I am the Ronin Pong, and welcome to a twitch.tv/RoninPawn livestream on twitch.tv/RoninPawn. This, according to La Protencatir, is space beer. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to a Kerbal Space Program live stream. Welcome back to New Pawnington, La Protencatir. Kev Glob is the secret to every pony. Athakra, the 14th Doctor. Noah Craw, are you still playing Heat, Pointed Heat, whatever the hell it was? What are you doing back there? Because we got music from a male person playing here. No, we don't. It ended, and now we've been listening to the regular to this music. I didn't even realize. So similar. Wait, what's going on? Is it playing or is it not? I don't know what's happening. Hey, Paul, says Jam764. Hello, Jam764, and hello, Angelus2141 with the cheering 5 saying, hey, what about me? Also, K for the stream. That's K in American Sign Language. I don't know what it is in English Sign Language. You guys let me know. What it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z, mother... Welcome to Kerbal Space Program. I've just got it set up. It automatically mutes me whenever I start cursing. You motherfucking piece of... I'll kill you, you sucking fucker. Resume saved, and let's go back into New Pawnington. Oh, you guys are in for a hell of a live stream. I'm already 2.2 beers in. And the house smells like a goddamn NASCAR trial. My dad is... Oh, look, my microphone is just right there in the shot. My dad is, he's working in the bathroom, putting things together correctly. From the way that I put them together. Over a year ago now. Or, no, a year ago now. And he was working with the grinder on the tile, and just smells like a drag strip in here, doesn't it, Angelus? Cheer 5. 4 more beers! 4 more beers! 4 more beers! Snowman Olaf says, Ronin Pawn, well done. The K is fine. This kind of finger alphabet is weird common, even in Austrian Sign Language. Installing a mod for cars, Mater National struggling to get it to work. Wait a second. La Protencatir said, damn it, Ronin, you should try BD Armoring. You mentioned that earlier. I am so not interested in adding mods at this point. I've got so many mods installed, and by the way, if you're curious what my mods are, if you like the look of some of them, or if you like the sound of some of them, because last live stream, I discovered something I didn't even know I installed, and it was friggin' awesome. We'll get a chance to look at it again today. If you like them, well, just come on over to twitch.tv/RoninPawn and scroll a bit down, and you'll see KSP mods. I got a link there. Click it. It takes you to a Google spreadsheet that I've set up that tells you all the mods I use and what they do, each and every one of them. La Protencatir peeks out from under the table and resumes hiding from It's a Secret to Every Pony. That's basically what we all do here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what we have to do today before us is... Oh, it's brilliant. I've had a look. I've had a little bit of a build. And I think you're going to enjoy this. I think you're going to... Well, I don't know. It could turn out horribly. I haven't tried. I haven't tested anything that I built. I built it. I didn't even put the stuff on the pad. It's horrible. It's not going to work. But, okay, here's what we're looking at. 1, explore the moon. We'd like you to go to the moon and stay there in a nice stable orbit. It isn't personal. It's science. We need to perform a spacewalk in orbit. This time, try to keep your helmet free of bodily fluids. So, go on an orbital spacewalk near the moon, having orbited it. 2.2 beers, 2.3 now, because I just... Is there a... Are beers on a 10 system? Because if it's on a larger... I don't know. I don't know what the decimal of beers is. Look at all the money we're going to get from that. So this is the next big mission that we're going to want to go on. We're going to the moon. We're going to orbit it, which we haven't done yet. We've just done a flyby of the moon, which was epic. If you missed that live stream, go friggin' watch it. We're going to orbit the moon. We're going to do a spacewalk on the moon. And what I'm thinking is, while we're at it, first off, I'm going to need to upgrade mission control. 112? Yeah, I got 112,000. Upgrade mission control so I can take all of the contracts that I want. While we're orbiting the moon and doing a spacewalk, why not, for example, have, say, some tourists in tow? Ferry 3 tourists safely to their destination. Where do you boys want to go? Well, they want to fly by the moon. So they don't even need to orbit it. Yeah, we can satisfy your interest, but wait, there's more. Don't order yet, because if you order now, we will include, for no additional cost, except for the additional cost, a free egg slicer, faux, genuine, leather, fake wallet, 3 comments on your Twitter account from Sean Connery. We will include all of those things. Sean Connery, S-H-A-W-N. So, you know, it's another guy, but, you know, you can tell your friends what he does a pretty good impression. Order now, and we will send an additional 4 tourists safely to their destinations, which they also wish to fly by the moon. The idea today, ladies and gentlemen, is can we fly by the moon? Can we not fly by the moon? Can we orbit the moon with 7 tourists in tow? And the answer, of course, is no, Pawn. You can't do that. Someone else, maybe. Can we do it? Well, we haul a lava lamp into flight above Kerman. I say yes. Can we do it? Well, we conduct observation. Wait a second, conduct observation. No, we can't do that. That's too much. That's too much. Test the Terrier liquid fuel engine in flight over Kerbin. Flying, altitude, that could actually work out. You're gonna make it more complex, Pawn. You shouldn't. Don't take that. Don't take that. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's, you've got enough contracts here that you're gonna try and complete all in, you know, all at once anyway. And then we've got some observational surveys that I looked at too. They're very cool. I need to watch 166p just to not get lag, says Mr. Higgitek. Mr. Higgitek! Damn it. Go over to YouTube. Go over to YouTube. Pop out the chat. Go over to YouTube and watch it there and see what kind of P you can get, you know. Something in a nice clear. If it's yellow, it's way too salty. Diogo Mig 05 is not, wow. That was, I just slaughtered that. Thank you for the follow, Diogo Mig 05. No, I didn't slaughter that. It's exactly how it's spelled right there. Let me show you my craft that aren't going to get the job done the way I built them to start with. Let me show you what I did today. By the way, I'm on like -2 hours sleep since, you know, Tuesday or whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I got several beers in me. We'll be fine. So, we've got the Moonurus Mark I, based on our previous craft that got us a flyby of the moon. Okay, we've slapped, you know, we got a chamber for the tourists, which I think we had before. Yeah, we took tourists on a flyby of the moon before. They didn't even want it. We did it just because we could. You may also notice that we have a docking port. Or a, you could also call that a horseshoe magnet with some duct tape and cardboard on it. It's a docking port. This is Bargain Rockets. That's the Magneto docking port. Okay? You may also notice that our delta V is at 4.5 kilometers, and that's not enough to get a circularization of the moon. Welcome to the stream, Heroes 451. Triumphant return in Heartland Media from YouTube chat saying 275,000 to fly to your deaths. Make sure you get your life and space flight insurance today from Ronan Pawn Space Lines. And Angela's cheering 5. You have several beers in you? So what, you just shoved them right up there? Why? Pawn, the Commodore 64 blew a CPU for the flight computers, says L. Jones. I have the beers in me in the conventional method. Okay, I have other things in me that way. That's for later. That's for fun times with Pawn. We have, so this can't get to the moon and make a circularization. To get to the moon and make a circularization, which by the way, we now have a command, don't we? We could just type in Delta V into chat, and boom, boom. Boom, Nobot will give us a link to the Imgur where the picture is, just like that, and we can go and look. I don't need to look. I know that the minimum that you're going to get an orbit of Kerbin on is it says 3,400. You can get it in 33 if you've got an aerodynamic craft. This is not an aerodynamic craft. Anyway, 3,400, okay, which I'm planning on like 3,600. And then you got to get out toward the moon. That's 860 or something like that. And then you got to circularize the moon, which is like 310. So basically, you need a lot more than what I got right there. But that's what the docking port is for, friends. That's what the docking port is for. Because, ladies and gentlemen, that's just the Moonurus Mark 1. The Moonurus Mark 2 brings up 4 more tourists. We can stick 3 in the Moonurus Mark 1. 4 more tourists as controlled by a probe. And it comes up with also not enough to get to the moon. So, it was a fancy idea, but it didn't work out. Is the thing. It didn't work. I just can't get the Delta V that I need with the technology that we have. However, you may have noticed, we have a surplus of science points. Not enough dead Kerbals lately, Pawn. You're getting too good at this, as Crispy Critter. Don't worry, I've 2.4 beers in me. We'll rectify that situation today. Over to R&D. We have 193.5 science from flying by the moon recently, if you will recall, and what I have been thinking about grabbing myself is some heavy rocketry, because if we go to heavy rocketry, we get the Terrier, sure, wait a second, let me drop chat so you guys can see. We get the Terrier, yeah, we get the Swivel, awesome, we get the Skipper, not gonna use it today, and then we get big-ass SRBs, but most importantly, we get the FLT 400 fuel tank, and we get the FLT 800 fuel tank. Click, done, click, click, boom. So, we may be able to lower the weight of the craft, increase the Delta V, by putting on, you know, non-bargain rockets parts, is the first thing. We may be able to get more out of the Swivel than we can, you know, the other bargain, the thing that's just a barrel with an exploding bottom to it. The other thing that we could do is we could research flight control over here, which gives us a smartphone that we can use as a drone core. The smartphone is 0.005 tons. What we're using right now is the barbecue grill, which is 0.05 tons, so that would reduce our weight as well. Angeles2141 cheering 5. I recently took the Cadillac on a trip to the moon and back. Was very successful. Also added some parts to it, lights mainly. You just got the parts count down, Angeles. 400 something. You got it down to 300 something. Now you're adding it back with 390 now. You turn in 400 again. Is that what you're doing? So, flight control, very interesting to me, not only because of the drone core that we can get that is basically no weight, but also radial stabilizer device, which is a washing machine. It's Bargain Rockets parts. That's SAS that we wouldn't have on this. I'm researching that as well. We're down to 58.5, which means the only thing that we could get would be this crap. And nobody cares about this crap right now. I'm saving my science points. I'm going back over here. And, the first ship has a chance in hell. The Moonurus Mark II is not doing anything for us. But the Moonurus Mark I, okay, it's got 4.4 thousand Delta V in it. And that could get us close enough. The plan is, launch this ship, get her in orbit, launch the other ship, get that in orbit, link them up, split the fuel, drop the weight, and then, off to the moon. The other ship is not ready to do that. This one could be, but let's make some corrections because it just makes sense, and I'd be wasting your time if we just went and launched this ship, regardless. And by the way, we're going to end up needing one of you from chat. Maybe 2 of you, maybe 9 of you, I don't know. We're going to need at least 1 of you from chat to pilot this thing, so we're opening a raffle. Raffle open, 1 of Hugh from chat. There you go. 1 of Hugh from chat is now open. Feels good, man. Says, quick question. Why did this guy's channel die? Well, I realize that YouTube is a non-starter as a platform, and Twitch actually works. So, so I abandoned mainly the YouTubes and moved over to Twitch, where I can make a living. Isn't that curious? Platform where I'm doing exactly this, not even exactly the same. I'm doing live shows. I can make a living here. What do you know? Big old YouTube thinking that it's the chat. Which, by the way, the raffle is open. 1 Hugh. If you want to be in the poll there, feels good, man. Lol, why? If you want to be in the poll, feels good, man. Get over to twitch.tv/RonanPawn. Watch over here. If you're in chat, then you can get instant pawn points. Good pawn bucks to spend on raffles, then maybe you get to go up there. Why? Why? Because YouTube pays 82 cents per 1,000 views. And I've gotten a little over 1,000 views this month on Twitch, and they will be paying me this month around $150. So, there's that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the live stream. Quit distracting me. I'm already beers in. You know, it's too easy to do now. Just checking our staging here. If we do that, and then we drop those, then we do that, and then we drop it. Who's gonna come with me, huh? Don't launch this craft, Pong. You decided not to launch the craft, and where the hell is chat? There you are. I think Ronan has too little of beers in him. This is La Proteinature. I need to make some adjustments now that we have new parts, which means I need to buy into those parts. One, give me the 400 fuel tank, and two, give me the 800 fuel tank. So, number one is take these out and replace both of them with it. Wait a second. So this is 90, and that's 180. Yeah, that should do it. Two of those, one of those replaces two of those, and boom, we're at the same exact level of delta. I don't know if we are or not. It's probably a better thing, but, okay, we got this one that can replace the Bargain Rockets part, and I assume the Bargain Rocket part is, you know, heavier and less efficient than this, so when I replace it with that, and then I put you back, boom! Yes, we did. We got more Delta V. We were in the 4400s before. Now we're in the 4500s. It's working. It's working, people. And then we go down here, okay, and we take these off. Just sit over here for a second, hon. I'll get back to you in a minute. Don't worry. I've always loved you. You know you're my bae. Tell her she's not my bae. Boom, and then put these fellas back on. 4 of you in that configuration thing. You go on. Just the one of you, please. There you go. You go on like that. Are we going to be sitting on the pad on my SRBs? I'm not sure. I'm going to lower them a little bit more to be absolutely sure. We'll be sitting on the pad on our SRBs. And now we've got 4,669 fuel. This thing is ready to go to space. Save. And then check your staging. It's that. And then with this as well, you want to make sure that this happens. And then after that, this happens. And then you do that. And then eventually you'll be coming home. I think we got it. We have 3,000 Delta V up to here. Now, this is non-atmospheric Delta V. And, you know, the ship does have a giant magnet sticking out the side of it. I don't think that'll hurt our aerodynamicism at all. We'll be fine. Fellas, is it gay to play KSP? You literally play with little green men, says Mr. Higitek. There's little green women in here as well. But it is gay, and I'm happy. I'm out. Get used to me. I'm powerful. Mark 1, we're launching it, and that means I need someone to captain this crew, because we've got way too many tourists that we have to take on these missions. I don't know which are which. I need to separate them out, too. I need to get the right ones, so that we at least complete one of the 2 tourists to the moon missions that we took here today. Gosh, I got part 1 and part 2, but didn't combine them. And also, take me to the morning time. God, it's like trying to actually sleep at night. There we go. Oh my God, there was a freaking lunar eclipse. Did you see that? It's a good sign, or it's a bad omen. One of those things is probably true. I'm going to, with the raffle, I'm going to close it now. So I hope you got all your tickets in. I hope you bought all the tickets that you want in order to be the next raffle. Close. One of Hugh from Shat is now closed. And we will roll to find out who our next Kerbal is. The 14th Doctor. 14th Doctor, are you already in here? Because I can't keep track anymore. No, not change the damn flag. Go over to the astronaut complex. Holy crap, that's a lot of people. Is the 14th Doctor a member of the crew? I don't see you in here. You're either dead or you will be soon. That's how this program works. Let's get the 14th Doctor into KSP for the first time ever. Or maybe not. Crew available, the 14th Doctor pilot. You're already in here. Where were you? I didn't see you in the list. There's too many people. There you are, the 14th Doctor. So you will be piloting this first mission. We just need to put this thing in orbit and leave it there. Plan is to take 7 Kerbals to the moon at once in one craft connected by 2 horseshoe magnets. How could it go wrong? How could it go wrong? I ask you. I beg you. 14th Doctor, get into that seat. And then, I don't know. in what order I need to take these tours. I'm gonna take the top 3, okay? Yeah. Yeah. And I'm gonna assume that they gave me the top 3 and then the bottom 4. Should I assume that? Because that could really screw things. Don't assume that. Go and check your active contracts and figure out who it is that wants to go where. I could have just checked it out there. Yeah, but here you can read it. So, ferry 3 tourists safely. The tourists are Callers, Agaremes, and Dovis. Callers, Agaremes, and Dovis. Callers, Agaremes, and Dovis. I gotta remember that. So Agareme, Caller, and Dovis. They were on the bottom. I was gonna take the wrong guys. Alright, you 3, hop in the vessel. We're ready to go. Are we? It's KSP. It could always go wrong. Says La Protecteur. I guess I'm allergic to bad jokes, says Noah Craw. You've been here far too long to be allergic to bad jokes. Wow, that's a tall, skinny ship. Without any fins on it. This should go just swimmingly. How are things inside there, by the way? You've got a tourist sitting next to you. And they're wearing dungarees, is a thing. They're all wearing... Are those sandals? Those are sandals, yeah. I may have made that texture once upon a time. That may be my personal texture. Kerbals and sandals and jumpers. SAS on, throttle to full. We are going to need a prayer for this mission. Can we all have a moment of silence, please? Damn it, Houston. Every time we try and do a moment of silence. Okay. Of course I need a countdown. I always need a countdown, Houston. What? They don't have those, Houston. What are you talking about? Alright. Alright, no, I know what that's about. I've dated single mothers before. I get it. I get it, Houston. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Let him fire it out. Houston, it's not working out for him. And we're off the pad. Who cheered? And why are we going up so slowly? Who cheered? It was almost certainly Houston is dead. Houston's broken. Houston wasn't working? Why are you not working? Well, you know, at least the thing was in front of my face, right? Where the hell? Cheer 5. You know what happens when you assume you make an ass of you, and that's it. Said whom? Said it was Angelus. Of course it was Angelus. Damn it, Angelus, I'm trying to fly a rocket ship to space. Houston gets added in post-production. No, he doesn't. It's supposed to work, and it's not working. We came up at the perfect speed. Roll over, Pawn. You're supposed to roll over a bit. Damn it. We're at 3-point-something kilometers, and we're going to need to throttle down when we switch over to the liquid fuel, because we're already at 220 meters per second in 5 kilometers, and I don't have faith. Solid fuel about to run out. Solid fuel is out, and we're still going. And we're still going. We really needed to turn down the ball a little bit earlier, and now I'm just afraid. I'm afraid of pushing too hard out of that prograde bubble. We're holding at 237 meters per second. We are dancing on the razor's edge of, you know, tipping over and flipping and doing all of those sorts of things. I'm going to keep going. So 10 friggin' kilometers, and we haven't even turned over the ball yet. Ren Phoenix cheering several times. How is Ronan supposed to remember what Houston said in post-production? Was Houston just, like, muted or something? Were you not even hearing what Houston said? It was a brilliant bit. It was a brilliant bit that Houston and I did right there. Was he just plain muted? Because that would suck right there if that's what happened. That's what happened. That was a brilliant bit. Damn it. Damn it. If I unmute and then I'm back, Pawn. Son of a biscuit! No, that didn't work either, did it? I don't know, but fly the rocket, Pawn. Fly the rocket. Can you... Now we're doing both, Pawn. Okay, no, don't change things while you're flying a rocket. It's a bad idea. People told me. Oh, God, dynamic split items. I'm breaking everything. It's fine, we're just going to the moon. Shouldn't be a problem. Our Apoaps is coming up way too fast. We haven't turned down the ball. This is the perfect flight. This is the perfect flight. Come on, bank down. Bank down, damn it. I haven't even come up from 3/4 thrust, but I need you to bank down and over. And now he's echoed, but I can still hear your windows sound. Don't worry about, I'm okay. I don't think I need to worry about the whole, like, yeah, there we go. We're not out of atmosphere, but I don't have to worry about us toppling anymore. Go down on the bowl, please. The bowl would love it. The bowl, I mean, if you ask the bowl his opinion, he's always been a fan of you going down. There we go. Right, just way the hell down and throttle all the way up and push that friggin' thing out. How we doing on having enough liquid fuel to finish this deal? I'm gonna watch the Appalachian height up here. 63 kilometers so I can keep an eye on the liquid fuel as well. 65, 66, 67, 8, 9, 70, 70, 71. 71. I'm just burning out the liquid fuel in this stage. There we go. Kill the engine and drop that. And follow your prograde, but you can't because the 14th Doctor. What are you? You're a pilot. You're just not a level 1 pilot. Damn it, learn to be a level 1. Get good, kid. Why you make me panic, says Noah Crow. Now Houston sounds like he is in a stadium singing the national anthem. How do I sound? Everything is broken. I'm soloed. He's muted. This is the way it's supposed to work. But I think, how does it work? Like if you're muted and then if I hit that button, no. So you're supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to work, and then when I hit the button, it's supposed to do Houston. Does that work? Did I fix it? We're in space. Pawn, fly the rocket. Damn it, it was a brilliant skit. It was all about he was dating this, you know, this single mother, and the kid wanted to do the countdown, and the kid started doing the countdown, and he messed it up because he was a kid, so he did 3, 2, 1, 7, and it was just hilarious. It was the best thing that's ever been. And you missed it. Houston, you're back.
Sorry, I've been dating this single mother, and, you know, I've been doing a lot of drinking lately. I can't seem to figure out which button I'm supposed to press.
It's just such a complicated set. Apoap's coming up on you. Start firing, Pawn. And probably pull up a bit. Do about 10 degrees on the bubble. Synapse 49 cheering 100. It worked! Thank you, Synapse 49. And with the Apoaps, do the thing. Please, we need to hold it. We need to keep it with us. And we need to do this burn with as little delta V as possible because we need to have liquid fuel left in our tanks for this whole plan to work. The idea is we come up here with excess liquid fuel. We have, you know, like at least half of what we need in order to get to the moon on us. And then the other ship comes up with the other half of what we need to get on us. Did I explain that yet? Did I mention I've had a few beers? Don't worry about it. It's not going to work out anyway. It's not important to know what the hell's going on. I mean, look at me. I'm already halfway to space, and I don't know what the hell's going on, so why would you need to know what the hell's going on? It's down a little bit, Pawn. It's working, though. It's working. Come on. Come on. No, hold the Apoaps there. Hold it. Hold it. Throttle back. Throttle back. Periaps is coming up now. Periaps is raising. Apoaps at 73.9. Ren Phoenix cheering. I can't pay it. You made me pay attention to you and I wasted fuel. Ren Phoenix cheering 5. Is nipples and ice cream no longer a valid way to get your attention? Well, I am rising into space. And also, any other time, it doesn't work that well, does it? Listen, we came up here, we've got 611 meters per second of delta V. That is not half of what we need. Half of what we need is more like 750. And I don't think the other ship is going to be even as efficient as this one. I think we need to do that again, is what I'm getting at. I think we need to do it again. From the ground, from the scratch. What do you think, Houston?
I think I need a babysitter. This kid is just, like, running around. He's pressing a lot of buttons.
Well, you know, it's just like having Bill in there.
It is Bill, actually. I'm dating his mom.
What?
I don't know. Why are you burning your engines, Pawn?
Because the button's on the wrong button. I don't know why that button does things. Houston is dating Bill's mom. I think we need to do this launch again. I think we need to do this launch against points. Add literally every... Whoa. That's a lot of points you're adding there. And then points remove Noah Cry 850. Yeah. Get him. Get him, boy. Get him. 14th Doctor, I think you effed this up horribly. You could have done so much better. We're going to revert and we're going to take it off again. We came up here, we had 610 meters per second this time. So next time when I screw it up even worse, you can hang that over my head. But I think I can do, I mean, the 14th Doctor can do better. Revert to launch. We need to fly it better. Pay attention. Drink less beer. Two out of 3 ain't bad. SAS on, throttle to full. Give me my resources up. Houston, can we get a countdown?
If I got this kit up here, can we do it again?
No, it didn't work the first time, so just give me a regular countdown.
In 3, 2, 7.
Thank you, Houston.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We're up and away, and by the way, into the wild blue yonder. Synapse 49 cheering 100 PBR time. Cheers to Synapse 49. Thank you for the cheers. Good lord. Heartland Mania, is it me, or does Houston sound more like Rick from Rick and Morty? Does he? Did he steal that character from me? You know what? I am totally suing. I did that 3-4 years ago. It was way before Rick and Morty. He stole the voice from me. We all know it. Everyone steals their content from their own pawn. I mean, if they know what's good for them. Throttle down, pawn. Throttle down to about 2/3, because when you switch over here, you're going to be going pretty friggin' fast. Faster than you want to be at this height. Dropping those. Hold the current speed so you have 244 meters per second. You know what? This ship is fairly more aerodynamic than the last ones. I'm going to push it. I'm going to push it. We need to make a faster turnover than we did last time, because I mean, it kind of worked out. But I need to be making more speed while I'm in the atmosphere. We need to get out of the lower atmosphere, and we need to turn down the ball a fair bit quicker. So I'm just hugging the edge of my prograde bubble there, and pulling it and pulling it and pulling it. We're already further down than we were at like 35 kilometers, so this is going better if I know what I'm doing. So it's not, because I don't. 312 meters per second. We're at 15 kilometers. I'm banking down, I'm banking down, I'm banking down, I'm banking down, 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 down at 45 degrees on the bubble. Fire it up. Throttle all the way. Make me as much speed as you possibly can out of this liquid fuel as we cross over from the middle atmosphere to the not much atmosphere left atmosphere. It's a Jewish holiday. It's not much left atmosphere. Where they hand out school notebooks and erasers for presents. There we go. Get the AppWaps up and watch your liquid fuel. I can't watch my liquid fuel because it's over here. So I'll watch over here, and then I'll watch the AppWaps up there. AppWaps needs to keep pushing up. 39, 40. Don't worry, we're gaining a hell of a lot of speed right here. We just need to get out of the AppWaps at the very tip of our arc, if you know what I mean. If you catch my meaning, if you get my drift. I'm not being sexual. Don't look over at chat point. I didn't. I explained it as best I could, and your dumb self couldn't, and nothing left but to ignore you. Noah, what did we say about being that guy? Oh, wait. 74, 75, 70, 77. I'm just going to keep burning. Just going to keep burning. Keep burning. 82, 83. All right. And then kill the engines and drop that stage. Beautiful. That went great. Noah, it's your fault for being that guy and make me respond to you. All right. What do we do here? We got AppWaps of 82K. Pushed it way out, made a lot more speed than we did before, 1,700 and something. We could have had it more planar, but, you know, being out here ain't such a bad thing, except that means that the other ship has to come out here as well. You know, so everybody has to spend a little bit more delta. We made the speed we were looking for. We had the need for speed, and we did it. Run upon literally ignore, not ignore. I don't know what you're talking about. And I don't really care. You don't care, upon? No, because I've got beer. And what else does a man need? Heroes451 says, how about we talk about this after the stream on Discord and Amaj? Oh, it's between you and Heroes. Ooh. Well, Noah, Heroes is a family friend. So, watch your ass, boy. Since we've been in situations with you before. Clean up your act instead of repeating it. I'm just drunk enough to be serious around here. Noah, with your 850 free pawn points you're giving yourself and causing issues in the community once every 2 weeks, get your shit together. Push on the apoaps, Pawn. Push on the apoaps. Here we go. We're gonna get it. We're gonna do good this time. We got 1,500 meters per second that we're starting with in terms of delta V. I've got a Kerbal Engineer part tucked on here so that we can keep an eye on it. Yeah. Yeah. Pull it down. Pull it down. Push it just ever just so. Hold that apoaps just where you need it. And push it out. Oh, this is gonna go way better. Because we're higher, it's easier to make the thrust that we need. We had 611 delta V remaining after we made orbit last time. I'm throttling down. I'm throttling down because we're damn near there. Periaps is about to emerge any second here. Any second here, we're going to see a P. We're going to see P all over Kerbin. Come on. Come on. P on Kerbin. P. There's the P on Kerbin. It's all over it. Now we got to draw that up to about an 82. Drop your thrust, and nose down. Nose down. Don't want the apoaps running away from me. I want to do this right. I want to get a nice, pretty circularization. Throttle less, throttle less, throttle. 82 and 83. I can deal with that, and we came up this time with 903 meters per second of delta V remaining in the tanks. Talk about a more efficient burn, and it could have been even better. And been distracted. We did good. We got them into space. How you guys feeling in there? Huh? Did you have to use the barf bags? Do you like the penis shape of my ship? Do you enjoy that? I guess it's uncircumcised because it's... I don't see any folds of skin there. It's, how you guys feeling in here, huh? How are you as a tourist? Are you having fun? Are you? Cheer one, cheer one, cheer. So, Pawn, how are you in Pork Jet, says Mr. Higitect. The zombies on the bus is here! Zombies on the bus, tell them all about how me and Pork Jet's relationship is going. I haven't spoken to them in years. I haven't spoken to him in years. They just never called, you know, and I figured, you know, if he doesn't like me, then I'm not gonna call. You know, if he's not gonna call me, then I'm not gonna. I still wait by the phone occasionally. But, one of these days, she'll come back to me. She'll come back to me. I'm quick saving because we're in space with a whole bunch of delta V. 900 meters per second is what we need to get out to the moon. But we're not just trying to get out to the moon, we're trying to circularize that somebody. Hello, zombies on the bus. I tried to be secret, says the zombies. Well, you've been figured out. I didn't want to be the first to call. It was a great 30 dates or so. Says the zombies on the bus. Heroes 451, Ronan Pawn, I like your penis shape. Thank you, Heroes 451. I need some barf bags, said Low Tank out there. And Mr. Higitech Cheering 5, do you still hate Scott from Rockamax? There is a binding legal agreement. I'm not allowed to speak about that relationship. Oh god, I'm having a seizure. What are we doing, Pawn? I don't know. We have to fix the other ship, send it up, and then dock them together in order to get 7 tourists out to the moon at once. That's what we're doing. I'm so good at the game, I can do it completely. Blaggard. I'm blaggard. I'm not blaggard. But I'm hoping to be blaggard. One day, I aspire to be blaggard. Keemstar 214 is now following. The official, the real, the actual Keemstar. Thank you for the follow. And welcome, Keemstar 214. The original, the Colonel's own recipe. Let's do the same, like, making this better that we did with the last one. I'm gonna have to set this across to the side, and now that we've got better parts, I can rip these bits off. And I can go over here and I can replace them with the 400. And then boom, we got more delta V. Or we don't. One of those two things is probably true. And then this one gets replaced with the actual 800 fuel tank. And boom, we got more delta V, and that's actually true. And then we take these off and we do the same. Engine, gone, yeah. And more delta V. More delta V. And wait a second, kids. Wait a second, I just launched one probably kind of stupidly because the swivel has always beaten the Reliant in terms of the delta V that you can get out of it. As long as you're not desperate for TWR, the swivel does the job. So if I put the swivel on here instead of that thing, because that is the equivalent of the Reliant except with more TWR, then I have not enough TWR to get this done, and way more delta V that I could do it with. But not enough delta V, not enough TWR. 1.34 when we're already moving like that? That won't do. It won't do. No, sir. So I'm going to have to put this back on for a 1.59. We got to take that engine. Give me 4 of these like we had before in the configuration we had before. Is everybody on the floor? Rock that dinosaur. Huh, huh. And then I need to put my docking port back here. Now this is a second docking port, you may notice. This one is to make sure that I can get the fuel out. Because I'm not sure if we'll be able to get the fuel out from this docking port because there is a heat shield between us and this fuel, and fuel does not transfer through heat shields as far as I know, and I don't have fuel ducting. So I need a docking port there for that, and then I need a docking port here for how this is all going to go. I don't even want to say. I don't even want to say what the plan is. What is the root part here right now? I want the root part to be something else that I can test hypothesis that I have. Anything else, the root part. So I take all of this off, set it over here, and then the question is, what if, instead of having all of that crap, I need some of that crap, but what, so you're 0.4 tons. Wait, just put it back. Just Control Z that and put it back there. That's 0.4 tons. Barbecue is 0.05. The problem is we're not going to have any SAS with this thing if I send that up like that. We're not going to have any control. And if I do want control, the only thing I've got is this washing machine. Cost me 10 bucks. Pretty good deal. But it's 0.5 tons. So if I put the washing machine and the barbecue grill on there, instead of just taking a pilot in the space box, I'm spending more weight. And I'm getting less out of it. However, I would assume, okay, so what are the reaction wheels on this? Pitch torque is 1.5 on the space box. On the washing machine, we're talking 20. So there's a serious benefit to controllability by doing it that way. You have to be, don't you have your own, you're a friggin', you're attached like this, are you? Oh, just brilliant. Okay, well we're gonna do it this way then. We're gonna put it down like that, and then we're gonna grab it with snapping, and then we're gonna do that, and that'll center it perfectly. And then I pull it up, and then I push it back down to fix the whole damn game. Friggin' flobble. And then you can't connect to it because it's a washing machine without a connection point. Then I'll connect down there. Who designed the washing machine in Bargain Rockets? God, I just posted a thing in the Bargain Rockets thread saying, you guys have really just thought of everything. Thank you so much for your hard work. And the washing machine is a radially attached reaction wheels. When has that ever been helpful? Ever been helpful? And I can't get this high enough so that it doesn't penetrate it. This is just stupid. It's stupid is what it is, and look at how our Delta V just got the ass reamed out of it. Okay, let's not talk about asses being reamed. Take that washing machine off, I hate it. It's stupid, I'm never going to use it. 4,424 Delta V in this thing without the washing machine. We will have almost no controllability. We have to fly this perfectly because we don't have any SAS. So it's all going to be on, you know, the gimbal in that barrel at the bottom that exploded once upon a time. Does the washing machine do a rinse cycle, says KSBJT? Apparently not. Apparently not. It's a worthless washing machine without any connection points. Because Lord knows we've all wanted for radially attachable reaction wheels for our SAS. Oh, but how I've wanted to shake my vessel from the side of it. I guess when I'm angry with it, I do. That's true. And it all works. It all still works. The staging is good. We got 4.4 Delta V, and based on what we got out of the last one, this is doable, except for this one is less aerodynamic than the last. How many parts do we have left out of this? We could put one more part on here. Hey, what if we had like a washing machine that would attach using its connection points? But we don't. Noah Craw is in YouTube chat, Farming Simulator. I don't remember buying Farming Simulator. Also, I quite like radially attached reaction wheels. Seems useful, says Noah Craw. So my mother just the other day was saying, maybe you should play that farming game. I was over there having dinner, and she was like, what do you think about playing the farming game? Because I was talking to her about Wednesday live streams and how I feel sort of uncomfortable playing Papaga. Because I feel like there's not that many people who really want to see me play Papaga, even though I'm rather good at it. I feel like you guys are not as into Papaga, and I don't know. I don't know. But she was saying, why don't you play Farming Simulator? And then Noah Craw, out of the blue, pulls Farming Simulator out of his buttocks in YouTube chat. Lose it if you have to wring out your washing by hand in the end. What's the point? The washing machine has 2 connection points, the clean water and the waste. This is as good as this craft is going to get. Until we change it entirely, because we have to later. Listen, we've got more Delta V than I expected to have in space. We only need 1,500 when we link the 2 ships. I think we can do this. We don't need a pilot, although it would be cool to have a pilot. And if I rebuilt the whole upper stage, we could do it with a pilot instead. But we're saving weight by not having a pilot right there, and also we'll be fighting SAS the whole way. And so, we'll see. We might end up needing a pilot. But for this craft, we just need all of the tourists that we can fit in the cockpit. In all of the pits. Is this the plan, Pawn? This is the plan. This is what it was from the beginning. 7 tourists to the moon. I said I'd do it, and I maybe will. Maybe will. Gregory Star in YouTube chat. Also, Pawn, you should try playing with Realism Overhaul. This is Gregory Star. You mean, like, the planets are the right size, and you need the proper amount of Delta V, and the rockets are properly efficient. This game's hard enough, Greg. Prince Joe says, we like to watch you and watch you try and think. Pawn. Papaga is mostly just reaction timing. And I've been getting good at actually shooting people in Papaga, which makes it even more... Right? Heroes 457 says, I like watching you play with your Papaga, but I thought that was private for our video calls. How do you think I make my living, people? Twitch and YouTube? You kidding me? You know how sometimes when you go to redtube.com it pops out the video? Never mind. Never mind. Don't search for me. Throttle to full SAS on Houston. Have you been drinking? Houston?
I've been drinking coffee. You know, Irish coffee.
Alright, buddy, give us a countdown.
In 3, 2, 1, fire!
And we're off the pad in the, whatever I named this ship, Mark II. What about G-Force, says Gregory Star. Yeah, that's the name of my channel on RedTube. What? I feel like you don't care about safety, says Gregory Star. Whoa! Whoa, we're turning down. Gregory, you distracted me. We're turning down the ball, and all of that gimbal that this engine likes to talk about doesn't really exist. Don't worry, they're just tourists. They're just... And there she goes, flipping in the wind. Okay, we're gonna need some control authority on this ship. We're gonna need something. You know what, you guys go ahead, go on. Didn't even hurt my real kit. Alright, revert flight back to the VAB. Yeah, it's not gonna be flyable without some SAS on it. Okay, so we either bite the bullet and we put a 0.5 ton, half a ton radial stabilizer device. Radial stabilizer. Or, okay, or we do have RCS already in here. We do have RCS on here. So wait, I don't even need to add anything. I just need to add more monoprop because I drained it of most of it because it was just going to be for the maneuvering and making the connection. But we can use the monoprop to control our, you know, things. Except for that, those are on those sides, and what we need is, we need authority over, we need that, and that's exactly what we don't have. And yet for, like, making our connection here, we need these like that. Balls. Have I mentioned balls lately? Because there's a number of balls in my future. You know what? How many parts do we have? 29 out of 30. If I could get rid of one part, then I could have 4 of those RC Cola blocks. Are they going to be able to help us when we attach? If I put them on the other way, we could get ourselves moving in that direction using them, and then we swing around at the last second. Yeah, we can do it. Is there any SAS whatsoever in in that. Just stability assist. There's no reaction wheels in that. Oh, God. Oh, you're making it tough on me, aren't you? First off, give me the center of mass overlay and then disconnect. No, not that part. Disconnect from here so I can see where the center of mass is on this thing, and then presuming we drain some of this fuel and it comes up a little bit, then we'll want this kind of there, and we need these, both of them, two of them. We need them to be about there then, for being able to control things once we're in space. Reattach that. Yes, there. And now we're down to 4,087 meters per second of delta V for some reason that I don't understand, because we just had a hell of a lot more. So check your staging. First you blow that, and then you blow these, and then you do that, and then you drop that and the other thing. So I believe the reason it's reading 4,087 now is because it's not considering... Why would it be reading so much lower after all I did was take these and move them to the other angle? You're lying to me about delta V, aren't you, Craft? If I undo, 4424 is what we have there. And if I take these off and put them here, two of them. Okay, so it was something about disconnecting the bottom of the ship. Threw it off. I think we can make this work. Maybe. Possibly. Probably. Possibly. I'm just gonna need more monoprop. So I'm filling you up. And then the Moonerus Mark II is ready to go up. Save it. Are you guys still in the cockpit where I told you to be? Yeah. Tourists are still in tow. Put it on the launch pad and see what we can do with this thing. Cavoodle K, I have to watch on YouTube because Twitch isn't working, says Cavoodle. Did Twitch die? Is Twitch screwed up today? Everybody's over on YouTube. We got Gregory Starr, we got Noah Craw. Now only if you had a radially attachable washing machine, says Noah Craw, in order to solve my problems. Now only if you had a radially attached... It's half a ton, Noah. It's half a ton. We lost, like, 400 meters per second when I put that on the top of this thing. SAS on, throttle to full, Houston...
Yeah?
What's with the blinging in the background?
I got some new ice. I'm big pimpin'.
That's why you're blinging.
Yeah, boy.
Countdown.
In 3, 2, what's up?
Houston, that hurt me. RCS on. RCS on so that we can effect some control over this. RCS on so we can effect some control. I can't... What? There's just not enough control. It's there, Pawn. It's firing. It's just not... It's not the kind of control that you require. And I need SAS. Friggin' balls. Man, the balls on this thing. Have I mentioned the balls here? Go! There we go. We're safe. That was part of the plan. Part of the plan. RCS off, SAS off. Deploy the parachute. It was a test. We wanted to test that, you know, the parachute was going to work and do what we needed it to do. And look, it is. We're safe and happy. And it's fun. And things are going well for us. I didn't really think that this part of the stage was going to go up there. We've got a chance. We just need to be able to control authority the hell out of this thing. Let's make sure that when the parachute pops, like it has now, that we get down to 40 meters per second or below. And we are, because that's the impact tolerance of these things. We'll be fine when we're coming home with these guys. See, they survived. Revert to the vehicle assembly. I think maybe it's time for fins, is what it is. And you guys going back where you started from. I think that's what we're dealing with here. So you guys go back here, because that's what we'll need for when we're aligning. And we really need it lower, but I'm not going to put it... I refuse. I refuse. That's where you're going to have to be. SAS is just so friggin' expensive if I put it on there. Unless I just replace it with a cardboard box, and then we get the tiniest bit. 1.5 torque. I don't wanna. What do we have in terms of tail fins that have control surfaces and can do things? You know, these can swing back and forth for us. So if I were to put 2 of these on there, no, two, buddy, What's our delta V go down to? 4350, way more efficient. Problem is we're now 1 part over count. Tier 5, liquid boosters, Sister Macian? Like doing... I'm still under the 30 parts count limitation. But you're thinking like asparagus staging? What was the swivel again? How much did we lose to the swivel? Was it significant losses to the swivel? If I put the swivel back... Oh, it was TWR was the problem with that, because we're too heavy for the swivel to handle it all on its own. Yeah. This will keep us so that I can control us going up and down until we drop that stage, and then we're effed. And then we'd be able to use the RCS, because the RCS will affect enough control. Won't it? You guys are on wonky. You're supposed to be down here. Yes, you are. 4350 delta V now. We just keep losing delta V, and that's non-atmospheric, by the way. Screw it! Launch it! Is everybody still in there? You know, we just keep testing. It's fun to unable. The vehicle cannot support over 30 parts. We'll get rid of something stupid that we don't need. It's a, What's stupid that we don't need? Kind of need that antenna. I mean, it's a drone-controlled craft. It'll be an orbit point. You don't need the antenna. Get rid of the antenna. You're not transmitting any. Get rid of the antenna. Antenna, unnecessary. There, and we just got a whole bunch of delta V back in the form of 1, I believe. Check your staging. Boom, boomity boom boom, boomity boom boom, and then a boom, and then a boomity boom. Yep. Save it, launch it, we got it now. Now she's going to space. YouTube keeps on saying you are sending too many messages, says Gregory Starr. Well, don't listen to them. What the hell do they know? Hello, Rob Demp78. Welcome to our 7 tourists to the moon in 1 bargain rocket. SAS on, throttle to full. Houston.
In 3, 2, 1, fire.
And we're off the pad in the Moonris Mark II, and I'm going to immediately nose down a bit. It keeps pulling to one direction, and there's a reason for that. There's... Oh, wow. Oh, wow, because I've got imbalances. Oh, jeez. So the fins work on the left and the right anyway, on the up and the down. It doesn't so much working for us on any other of the directions that we need to. It keeps pulling down here because we've got too much weight on the side of the rocket. Bye! And then the parachute comes out. See, they were going to be fine. Alright, revert flight to the vehicle assembly. We need SAS! We need SAS! Get rid of you as a solution. Get rid of the additional monoprop as a solution. Yeah. And then, apparently we're sticking a friggin' fraggin' flaggle Marmaduke. Gurgle. What, do I have anything that I could put, like, and then embed things and whatnot? Do you make words anymore, Pawn? I don't. I'm looking for something lightweight that I could stick in there that would have an attachment point on the top of it, so that when I attach the other thing, it'll not be stupid. It'll be less stupid. It'll be anti-stupid. I have nothing like that. Nothing like that. I have a Mark 0 half junior liquid fuel, and if I empty it out, we're fine with using that. And then see, the thing is, because we have to put the washing machine on here, and the washing machine doesn't have any attachment points because it's radial. That is. What we need to do is just drop it as close to center as we think we can, and then switch over to snapping, and then boom, and it snaps to top dead center. No, it didn't, but maybe if I pull it this way, no, it didn't. Oh, good. Oh, good. No, we'll do it by eye. That's fine. That's how I always wanted it. And then, and then, that's pretty close. So now we've got that, but then this needs to attach to that, and then this needs to come up so that it doesn't look stupid. It still looks stupid, Pawn. It looks exactly as stupid as it did before. You, okay, just, what did you do? Don't do that. If I move you down. See, that was my plan from the start. Just move it all the way down. That's what you wanted, Pawn. That's what you were thinking. Sure it was. And then, just bury that washing machine in there. There. It's perfect. Now we're down to 4.1 on the Delta V. Some of it's not being counted because we got fuel up here and it's not transferring. But wow, what a loss of Delta V in order to get just a little bit of SAS on there. At half a ton like that, is it possible that I could just replace it with a friggin' regular old cockpit or something? And with everything that's going on up there, no. No. Half a ton, you can't beat half a ton. I mean, this is 0.4 of a ton, but it doesn't have the kind of SAS we're going to need in order to control this thing going up, especially if I'm going to have imbalances like that. I'm going to put this one on the other side, because it only makes sense. Try and balance out the weight and the aerodynamics a little bit more. Okay, launching this again for the 4th time, and then probably just going to have to take the other ship and fly it to the moon, because it's perfect. Perfect. Hey, Pawn, are you going to do more normal videos, says Gregory Starr? Because I miss Nation State. I keep saying that I will, and then I just never do. Ronan Pawn, think of how the washing machine turns. Don't put it in between stages. Actually put it on the radial. That's why it's radially attachable. So how many of them do you think that I'd need, then, in order to get even balancing on this, Noah? Jesus. God. This is the first time you've KSP'd? SAS on, throttle full.
You're in a bad mood, aren't you, Pawn?
I haven't had enough beer yet.
Maybe you've had too much.
I don't think that state exists, Houston.
We're gonna have an intervention for you later.
Countdown.
In 3, 2, 1, fire.
And off the pad, and this time SAS holds. Yeah, look at all the SAS we get. Well, maybe we don't need that much SAS. Wow. Wow. Maybe we could switch this over to a box. We might switch this over to a box. Let's see how much. Let's see if we can get anywhere with. Holy crap! With your wobble. Let's see if we can get anywhere with this to start with. Oh, I turned way down. I turned down way too far. I turned way too far. I was giddy. I was giddy because of how well things were going. Because the SAS was actually working. I'm sorry. I turned way down too far. Okay, no, we'll be fine. Just, we're doing 220 meters per second, 4 kilometers, and we're off the mark, and we're wobbling. We'll be fine. Don't worry about it. No, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. This is fine. This is what fine looks like. Son of a biscuit. Revert to launch and fly it better, Pawn. You can fly it better. Very flaccid, Pawn, says Gregory Starr. Wibble wobble. How's the audio in KSP? Everything sounds very quiet in my headphones. Is it too quiet? Is KSP too quiet for you, or do I just need to turn my headphones up? Because that's a thing I can do. You know, I don't want to be the only thing that you're listening to here. We've got awesome sound effects. Drink, 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 drink. Pawn, we are all here because we love you, but you need to stop drinking, says Caboodle. And then Pony, drink, drink. Throttle to full SAS on. Houston.
In 3 shots. 2 shots.
What are you doing with that? Huh? Huh? You want me to, should I drink?
No, Pawn. For the love of God, no.
I'm gonna do what I want to.
I know. 1, fire.
And we're off the pad. We're off the pad and we're gonna go straight. I'm not gonna go straight up. We're gonna tilt just a bit over in that direction. That's it. So we're coming up with a very, very low TWR off of this main stage, this first solid rocket fuel stage. Let's play a game, says Noah Craw. What's your favorite word? Okay, you guys play in chat, because I'm busy flying a rocket ship. It's good, I think, to turn your headphones up, perhaps. Why not try running the engine on low thrust for some gimbal control, then have 2 SRBs at 100% and 2 60% thrust limited to carry you up further? Yeah, I probably do just need to unthrust limit the SRBs, because entirely likely that I've just got them, well, like, over thrust limited. Yeet. There we go. Okay, wait, no. No, how much? Don't scrub speed, but don't make speed either. Till we get out of this 10-kilometer area. This is good. This is good. I'm not hating this turnover. I mean, we're staying stupidly high at this point, but no, last time we were flipping, so it is going technically better than last time. Alright, now we're out of the lowest of the low atmospheres. I'll throttle up a bit. A bit, I will. And I'll continue turning down the ball, because we did come pretty much straight up. This is a much less aerodynamic craft than the first one, because you see all those bargain rocket parts at the tip of it. I have nothing to help with the, you know, I have no nose cones or anything that I could do with that. We just haven't unlocked those parts yet. So you just have to fly these bargain rockets craft a little bit more gently, a little bit more carefully, and sometimes a little bit more vertically, so that you can control what the hell's going on. Well, it's going on. We're still got a lot of liquid fuel left, and I'm throttling. And I'm throttling way up now. Okay, pull back toward the middle of your prograde bubble there, and then head out to the map mode when you feel like you're stable. I feel like I'm stable. The psych ward disagrees, but I feel like I'm stable. Whoa! Whoa, see, yeah, it was pulling up. It's pulling away from you. Whoa! You overturned there. Well, the washing machine is pretty serious SAS, is what it is. Pushing now, 31 kilometers. I'm coming back here. I'm going to have to watch my AppWap's height from this menu, because we are down to our last fifth of fuel, and I need to get us out into space before I pop to the next engine. I mean, I don't need to. I've been flying a lot of them without doing exactly that, but would really like to have an AppWap's higher than 40 kilometers by the time we're out of liquid fuel in this thing. Oh, it's not a lucky day. It's not a lucky day. And go. Keep going. We need to see what this thing is capable of. How this is working out. We've got a nice long trajectory at least. You know, we're making speed, if not height. So we'll just keep pushing. This lower stage in atmosphere where it's not as efficient. It's not horribly inefficient though. This engine has a pretty good at sea level rating. Okay? Okay, and we are not at sea level anymore, kids. 69, 70, we gotta go all the way up to whatever the hell you're at, 82s? 82s is what we gotta go up at? Actually, we'll stay a little bit under, we'll have the inside track on you, if indeed we do make orbit here. And we will make orbit, but we will make orbit with not enough fuel. We've got extra fuel up here that it's not touching. I'm gonna complete this orbit just to see what we're getting off of this, because I think we're going to have to replace the washing machine and all of the drone technology, or all of the probe core and all that kind of stuff, with a space box and put a pilot up there and hope that the 0.5, or the 1.5 reaction wheel strength is enough to control this thing on the way up. Because that's the only way that we can do this while maintaining a reasonable weight and getting there and having the control authority that we need. Plus, it gives an opportunity for another one of you to fly. So that's cool. We're at a little bit under 1,800 meters per second speed right now. I'm going to start throttling dead on my prograde. AppWaps is still a bit out there, but I don't think I'll be pushing it out as much as just holding it where it is. And then I can, you know, go right down on the horizon if I want the AppWaps to come back at me. So 500 and some meters per second. We need to be delivering 600 meters per second of Delta V to the other ship when we get there. So that doesn't seem to be happening. Does anybody else think that's happening? Okay, so just kill the engines, come up to the AppWaps a little bit more, and then burn them again. Burn them again, throttle back down. Periaps is coming up. Periaps is coming up. Hold the AppWaps. Bring it. Bring it. And, oh! And we flipped. We circularized 82 and 78. We do have the inside track, and we're up here with 283 meters per second. However, can I transfer fuel from ear to ear? Will you... Oh, I don't even have fuel transferring unlocked because I didn't upgrade the facilities. This whole thing is built on the premise that I could do fuel transferring, and I can't. And I can't. I need to upgrade the facility that will allow me to do fuel transferring. Which facility is that? Does anybody know? Anybody? Problem is, if I leave this mode to go do a thing, I can't, like, go back. I can F9, I guess, because I do have that save. I have a lot of to noun here list. What? Angela's 2141 cheering 5. Pawn, get one of the Kerbals with a section of garden hose and a jerry can. Have you seen The Martian? It's a good flick. I never did see The Martian, actually. I missed Matt Damon in that one. Things wrong with that rocket and pawns in general. This could be a long one, says Rune. Well, if we just decide to go to the moon with the 3 that we've got, then we still need more Delta V. We can give them the flyby that they want, those tourists, but I want to do the whole mission in one deal. I want to do it in one deal. I didn't like this upcoming anyway. Revert the flight back to the vehicle assembly. One more thing before we go to break. We're going to fix one thing, and then we're going to try it once more, and then we're going to have to take a break here. You know, so I can get a little bit more drunk so that we can have a good live, really good live stream. So, way too much of that in that, okay? You don't need to be there. Thank you for coming, though. None of this really needs to be here when we put the box on. I want to look at my thrust limiting. Yeah, I could totally be not stupid about my thrust limiting here. Let's have like a 1.66, and then let's see what happens. We got 4,427 Delta V showing, and there's more because of what's in there. And I know it seems like just a very little bit, but once you're in space and you're running an efficient engine that's designed for being used in space, a little bit goes a long, long way. It's just such a pain in my rectum. So, take you off. We won't need that. We won't need this. We're going to keep this. We're going to put the space box on. So now we're taking a pilot. And then we're going to add the fuel to the top. Now we're at 4,301. Still technically better than what we were doing before. And then I put you on top. And that's an annoyance because the way that you're supposed to do this thing is you're supposed to put the space box adapter on top of that. And that takes a little bit of weight as well, a little bit of Delta V. 4247, I think that's better than what we were going up with. With the washing machine on, it was eating the hell out of our Delta V. Eating a ton of it, what it was doing. So I think that's gotten better. We still got a parachute to come down on. We've still got that fuel for transferring. Monoprop is just enough to do the maneuvers that we'll need to do when we're in orbit. In fact, it could be less, but I'm going to give myself 10. I think that's a reasonable amount. Save that. Back out. We got to check the staging. We got to make sure the tourists are still in there. But I got to back out and I got to figure out what I have to upgrade in order to do fuel transfers. Washing machines are heavy, says Orbital Tuss. They are. Pawn, I think that flight computer is now an Apple Tugus. Tugus? What's a Tugus? So, it's not that. Not that. What the hell would you possibly upgrade in order to do fuel transfers? Do I have to upgrade, like, something twice in order to do fuel transfers? Research science, resource transfer available when I upgrade R&D. Wow, it's gonna bankrupt us. And not actually, but look at all that money we just spent. We're down to 169,000 off of 800K. Had to be done. Had to be done. What can we do now? Kerbal EVAs can collect surface samples. That's way more science for us. We can get this back. We can pull it back. We're going to pull it back. I got to go back in here and double check the ship's staging because I didn't look and I changed some things. So, ship staging, yes, 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 and then pop that, and then yes. Queen Slay. How much ablator do you figure we need for this return from the moon? I was saying 80. I think 80 is safe. I think 60 is pushing it. But I think 60 is also safe, and it gets us a little bit more Delta V out of this stage. What is the Delta V you're getting out of this stage, by the way, Pawn? Once we get to orbit, presuming it's 3,700 or something like that, then we're getting 500 and something, and we've got 900 now. That's close! That's what we need! That's what we need when we get up there. Of course, we link them both together, and then it's a different show altogether. Don't worry about it. It'll work. I think it's gonna work. I think we can do it. This is the one. We finally got it. Ready? It's all going to work now, except for that we need a new pilot. We need a new pilot, and I didn't reopen the raffle when I closed it last, so I do apologize. Do you apologize? I do apologize. Ice cream. Try something, please. Instead of 4 SRBs, have 2 pairs of 2, both start at launch, 1 pair at 100. The launcher kick, second fire. So you're asparagus staging of the SRBs. And then dropping the weight as we go. Okay, I will try that. And who said that? Because it's very smart. It's Groggles. Alright, I will try that. But I need another soldier. I need another soldier, and I'm just rolling. Because we got to keep rolling with this thing. There are no tickets left in the raffle. I did not close the raffle. the hell happened with the... New raffle, everyone! Raffle open. What the F is now open. What the F, for anyone who wants to join in, and since I now have to do asparagus stage of the SRBs, you've got time. Buy your tickets and get ready. So this is a good idea. This is an absolutely good idea. We do 2 of these, and we fire you guys, thrust limiting 100. Just kill it. Just go. And then the other guys, okay, put you on, and you will be firing at... Maybe I even separate them into separate stages, because the 2 of those firing at 100% were kind of killing it. They were getting all of the... Well, but that's before you attach the other spawn. Well, let's split them up and see what happens. So you guys, in the first stage, will be carrying 1.5 off of the pad. That's not quite enough. So if I thrust limit the others, if I put you guys all together, and then your thrust limiting is, How am I supposed to do this? Was it Zorbaltus? Who the hell suggested this? It was a very good idea. I'm supposed to do this with solid fuel. Like asparagus, but you need to remember to thrust limit the second set for a longer burn, right? But then the second set won't have the TWR to carry the ship. I'll have to go to my liquid fuel at the same time and then throttle it. So that's what you have to plan for upon. Okay, I can plan for that. You guys, they have to all fire at the same time, and then we have a TWR. God, those are going to burn for friggin' ever if I do it like that. I think I need to thrust limit the others a little bit, just so that I don't crank it, you know? If I'm doing like an 85 on you guys, and then you guys need to come up. I need you with enough TWR on your own to be doing something for us. 35 on the thrust limiting. Boy. And then we drop this back down to like a 1.66. Okay? Like that. And then I have to support the, when we actually go, when we drop these, so we need another stage. When we drop the ones that fire first, which are going to be these. When we drop those, so you guys will fire, but it's you that I need in this stage. I need to also fire the liquid fuel. I need to start burning the liquid fuel. Not at full throttle, obviously, but I need to start firing them. Yeah. Those are the ones that you're dropping. Drop those because they'll empty first, and then you'll drop those while you're burning the liquid fuel, and then, You'd gain a lot more from a 0.8 TWR upper stage, milking the high ISP engine. High ISP engine? What do you know about the bell with the inner tube around it? Talk to me about that high ISP engine. 2,866 is what we can get here. Still getting the same amount of delta V, we're just doing it a different way according to the you know, reading there. I'm not. Pawn's mind is too numb. Yes, a little bit after all of this. And thank you for the follow, and save, and don't launch, because we need the damn crew after the raffle closed itself permanently, all on its own. So we're firing all of those at once for 1.66, because if we go any faster, this horribly not aerodynamic ship is just going to tilt over on us. We then drop those because they'll empty first at the same time we fire up the liquid engine at a very low throttle in order to generate the TWR. We need to stay in the sky, wait for these to be done, drop those at the same time we fire the throttle. We throttle the main liquid engines to full, and then we get up here and we do that, and then we drop that. Good, we've made it more complicated. That's just what I needed in my life. Exactly what I needed right now. Get out here and let's pick out the next sucker to go to space. The SRBs being on for longer will keep you more stable. You'll act like fins. That's true. Raffle, open, not open. Raffle close, and raffle. Ooh, Evil Donner Balkan slipped in just at the last there with 16 more tickets in the raffle. Raffle, roll. Ouroboros 8822. Your ticket was rolled in the raffle, and this is not a raffle that's supposed to close. This is a raffle that's supposed to carry over. In XCOM, it makes more sense to do it the other way. In here, it makes more sense to do it this way. So I don't know why we didn't have any raffle tickets after that one. Ouroboros 8822, your ticket was rolled in the raffle. So I need to probably fire somebody in order to bring you on, unless you're already in here, and I do not believe you are, and that means the first hire is the first man gone. Cavoodle, you're gone, in order to make room for Ouroboros. Create me a Kerbal, whose name is Ouroboros 8822. You are a female, you chose that, not me. I'd love to have a pilot on this thing, so I will accept you as a pilot, level 1, with the courage and stupidity you've chosen. Create the Kerbal, and you're in here, and you are flying this magnificent monstrosity that has kept us, you know, faffing off all of this time, and we could have just been running missions. But, you know me, kind of what I like to do. What do you mean, Mark 1 crew cabin? What are you talking about? There should be seating for the... What about the pilot's seat? We put a... Don't even talk to me right now. Why the hell was that not working? It's the Moonurus Mark II. I saved it. Out there, it didn't think that there were 5 seats in the damn thing. Am I crazy? Have I gone crazy? You may have gone crazy, Vaughn. Oh, it's listing the crew cabins before the space box? Okay. You know what? It's just before Kerbal screws up anyway. Let's make sure that the root part is the space box and see if that doesn't help anything. It doesn't. Great. Ouroboros, get in there. I'm confused. I'm angry. Marvin is losing the track of who's bought tickets. And now we've got an even more complex ship. And I just keep checking the staging even after I've already checked the staging. Moonurus Mark II, this is your time. This is your day. You have a lot of stages with about 1 kilometer per second on each. Stages are most efficient when their delta V is and then it scrolls off. Thank fucking God. Because I just don't need it right now. You know, the thing is, like, I could cite you so many Kerbal live streams where you guys have been like, that's not gonna work, that didn't work, that's stupid, and then boom, and it pulled together, and so it's just like, I'm put in this situation where I don't know when to listen to you and when not to. I don't know when to listen to you and when not to, because you speak with incredible confidence, and then just... Houston, what did you do? No, you pressed it, Pawn. I know, because I'm having a bad, it's a bad Kerbal live stream. Thank you, Cool Cat Terry, for hosting my stream with 3 viewers. That's a bad idea. It's like, go, pull over, You've got enough, you've got just enough SAS and throttle for this thing, is what you've got. Okay, so I've got to watch my, these tanks. Got to watch them very carefully for when they're out of solid fuel. And then I've got to, you know, jump in here with the throttle. So I'm going to be at about 1/3 to see. Okay, those are gone. Keep it going with the 1/3 throttle. Juice it up a little bit, so it's just a tick over 1/3 throttle. That worked out. And we're holding 177 meters per second. Now climbing. Now making speed at 5 kilometers. This is good. This is good, and this is just enough SAS for me to actually hold the damn thing up here in the position that I want it. And we're going slow enough that the prograde ball is rolling down the bubble. And bubbling down the ball, and now I have to watch out for the RCS that's about to run out in that solid fuel stage. Solid fuel stage about to go, and throttle up and drop that solid fuel. Thank you for your help. Yeah. So close to actually holding on to that. So close, and we made the right height to hold on to it too. It was at the edge. I was a little bit too close to it. We're gonna do it again. Got this. In any case, you are getting better at this game. I come up with the most ridiculous challenges. I want to merge 2 ships in orbit while playing with bargain rockets while we still have the cardboard box as our main form of transit, and then take 7 tourists to the moon. If I were just playing to progress the game in usual fashion, we would be landing on Duna by now. But this is me, and you guys keep funding me for some reason. So it's your fault. I have a history of saving you, Pawn. Remember when I saved you from orbit by spinning you right round, baby, right round, says Groggles. I've drank far too much to remember any of that. Push the pedal to the metal, says Rune12358. I disagree. Throttle is going to want to be here when we take off. Houston.
Oh man, in 3, 2, 1, fire!
Okay, we've got decent TWR. I'm pulling over immediately on the 90. I'm trying anyway. You can see, check your roll and your pitch and your yaw that I'm pulling over. There we go. I want to get us turning down a little bit quicker than we were before, and now resist it. And now resist it. Don't resist it too hard, but resist it. I got my throttle right where it needs to be for when we switch over off of the SRBs to a mixture of SRB and liquid fuel. We've got all of the pieces in place. All of the parts are there. Oh, there it goes. They're gone. So now we're switching over, and boom, perfect. We didn't lose any speed, but we didn't gain any speed. Damn it! I took my eyes off the fucking ball for a fucking second, and now it's fucking shit. I'm in a beautiful mood. How's the microphone after that? Sounds lovely, Pawn. Fuck! Revert to launch. We did better last time. I can do it. I can do it! Or KSP could crash. Any of that'll happen. No bot is now following. No pity follows! SAS throttle to full. Houston. In 3, 2, 1. Fuck! Hey kids, here's my advice to you. If you're pissed off enough to curse. You know, unless your parents are around, then don't do it. Then don't do it. Then go outside, scream into a pillow, that kind of thing. Get it out some fucking way with a fucking Trump in a fucking office and a fucking conservatives. Fucking Democrats with their non-socialist platform, middling motherfuckers. Fucking mothers. No, you're coming off 90. You're coming off the 90. Where are we doing? Solid fuel about to go out. It's out. Okay, just watch your trajectory. Keep in the middle of that fucking ball, Pawn. Okay, we're not exactly going down on the perfect equator, but I'm following it down. I'm following it down, throttle up, so that I can get a little bit more control, and throttle back down. No. Yes. No, we're way too far down in the bubble, and we're way under 10 kilometers. I haven't been able to look up at the kilometers and know what height we're at, because I have to stare at the fucking ball, because Groggles had me change the fucking ship to a fucking democratic system that doesn't allow me to write in my own presidential candidate. Fuck! Fucking. One more time, I can do it. When you stage, you need more oomph. Fuck you! This is fucking stupid, is what this was. The thrust limiting and you're fucking with your... Put them all back in the same stage. Before we could get to orbit with it. Now I can't even control the fucking thing. You do get more Delta V that way, Paul. Fuck you! What we're doing, 4,180 something. It's just you're all one. All be one. I will revert if this is just horrible, but god damn it. Move it over here. Put them down like, no, 4 of them, for God's sake. 4 of them? 4256. Same fucking Delta V. I'm having so much fun now. We've opened the Jack in the Box. So we fire those and we drop them, we switch over to liquid fuel, and there's only 4 fucking stages instead of 9. You guys are just fucking stupid. And 1.67 off of the pad. It's fine. Save it. Launch it. Wait, is everybody still in the fucking cockpit? Well, you need wings to stabilize the rocket. Well, fuck. Do you know what parts... I've got a parts count limitation. We just spent all our money on fucking fuel transfers. We can't upgrade anything. We're gonna make this work, or just abandon it entirely after the break. I'm having fucking fun now. Go! We don't have enough SAS, is the problem. We had SAS before because of the radially attached fucking washing machine, and now we don't have it. We got a lot less SAS to try and control this thing, and it's way less stable. I gotta go up more vertically than I have been doing. And you need to stop pulling me off of the 90, off of the equator. Damn you, ship. Alright, how we doing? 150 meters per second. Yeah, resist it a little bit, Pawn. Resist, it's funny. It's like playing piano here. I gotta hit it and pull it, and then I gotta stop pulling it. You know, you gotta play, but you gotta resist, and then don't play, and then throttle down for when this happens. And out of solid fuel, go to the next stage, and that's not enough. That's just enough, and we're losing it, and we're losing it. Throttle up for maximum fucking spin. God damn it. Vert vehicle assembly. Do we have any parts count left? Well, you're gonna have a hard time with that rocket. Says imaginative shirts. Do we have any parts count left? We're 28 of 30. I can give you, by which I mean me, I can give me 2 fins. 2 fins. 2 chicken McNuggets. That's all I get. Payload, what do you want to put? Just basic fins for 0.01 or 0.125. We gotta be small here. 0.01, 0.01. Give me just a fin, not just a stabilizing fin, and we're only gonna have 2 of them, and they're only gonna be on this angle. And goram it, who said to put 3 on? I said 4. Everyone heard me, they were all here. There you go, 4,252, 2 fins in a pear tree. What it is. Motorist Mark II, you guys are still in here, right? Don't tell me I'm trying. I'm gonna like try my hardest and finally get it there, and then find out the tourists didn't get on board the ship. Ice cream and nipples combined for ice nipples. Pawn, read quote 342. 15 isn't young enough. What? Quote 342. Congrats! You made an ICBM. You are now Kim Jong-Pawn. Noah Craw donates $1. Hey man, calm down, have $1. Also, first ever stream donation hype, says Noah Craw. Is that your first ever time doing a direct donation through the Streamlabs interface, Noah? Thank you for subscribing, thank you for the $1, and go fuck yourself. Because that's what we're doing today. Ouroboros, Eldon, Tanlock, and all the other bastards are all on board. I gotta keep it more up and down. I need to not pull it off of the top, dead center, right from the start. Maybe we'll have a chance in hell. Well, you're fired. See, I can lift off without you. Really? Because you've been here throughout all of the bad luck, Houston. Okay, there you go. Hold it up on the equator for Pete's sake. And yeah, I'm just a wee bit tilt down now. Just a wee tit built down now is what I am. There we go, we're pulling it over. This is looking good. This is looking much better than previous attempts because we won't be with the things doing. Oh my god, we're just way too fast. We need to come off the pad even slower if this one doesn't work. 250 meters per second and we're still in the low atmosphere. This is way too fast for a craft that is not aerodynamic and does not have SAS and does not have fins to stabilize it. We have 2 fins now, Paul. Yeah, watch how good that works. I'm going to keep my trajectory in the dead middle of this damn ball. In the dead middle. I'm not even pushing. I'm not going anywhere. We are going to go to space on 80 degrees on the ball. No, no, no. Pull up, pull up, pull up, 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 up. Man, that was a fucking millimeter off. It was a millimeter off, dead in center, and it turned on me. We don't have fins on those sides, Vaughn. We don't have fins on those sides. We're going back to the VAB. We're gonna run one more time. One more time, because I need this TWR that we're taking off to be 1.5 apparently, to keep us below 200 meters per second, below the big thing. No Crowd donates $3. Meant to have some relaxing music to take $3 more. So take $3 more. I'm gonna go broke. I think I heard the relaxing music, but my fucking mod isn't working here. It's supposed to fucking, when I hit F6, the mute fucking goes on. It's not fucking doing the fucking thing anymore. What the fuck? Thank you for the relaxing music, though. It soothes my soul. Okay, okay. No more fucking cursing. We don't need that around here. 3 boosters, 3 fins, then more throttle, says Groggles. And then we don't achieve the mission. We won't have enough Delta V to get anywhere near. We're not going to achieve the mission, Pawn. Yeah, but I want to see it get up now. I want to see it get up. So go and pull it just a touchdown. Just a wee touchdown, and then just a little bit up, because you know it likes to do that thing around the equator. 1.5 is what we started off of the pad with. 1.5 TWR. We're trying to keep our speed. Oh, God. Resist it while you've still got these boosters acting as fins. Ah, turned down too early because we got so little TWR. It's just turning over on me. Do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. It's just we got to figure out how to fly. We just got to figure out how to fly. Just figure out how to fly. 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 That's all we got to do. That's it. But we got it. This is the ship now. 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 SAS, throttle to full, and in 3, 2, 1, go. No pulling down, staying top dead center. No problems, no worries, we're all good. Everything is just going fine. Everything is wonderful, everything is grand. Everyone is naked, and I'm using my hand. Whoa, okay. I do want to be just a teensy bit down toward the 90, just a teensy bit on the eastward, so that it will pull. Over time, we do want a wheel pull going on. Throttle down to the point where you usually need it, and pull back down toward the equator, pull back down toward the equator, pull back down toward the equator. Well, you've still got the SRBs, because they're the only things that are helping. I mean, once you lose these fins, you are effed in the A. Wow, I can't even spin the damn ship, can I? Okay, solid fuel about to go out, and we are not on the equator line anymore, and this is going to be really hard to control. And that's the speed that we've... Okay, 234, and we're immediately off the mark, and we're gone. Fuck this. Alright, we'll be back after Angelus's cheer of 5. You just did the countdown and made that little kid Houston brought to the office cry, which means Houston again gonna get none. You block. Lol. Did I make a little boy cry? Again. How's my cheek look? Because I've been smacking myself. It's fine. It's fine. Lol, Twitch is being a whore for my internet, so I'm here instead, says Latra. Latra! Welcome. I'm actually wearing a bathrobe and a pair of legged implements, says Orbital Toss. Oh, lovely. You might need a better fins as imaginative shards. No, I need to give up on taking 7 people to the moon in one go. It's just not going to happen. Not with the kit that we have. I've got more science. I could buy more kit and try and redesign the ship. I just don't want to at this point. I just don't want to. Maybe we will when we come back. Because, you know, I'm going to go have some tequila to top off the beer. And then we'll be good. Bigger upper stage, fuel tank, 3 boosters, Rune, just making stuff up. Just like, you know, in a magic world where you have all the parts that you want, make this out of this. Instead of the reality of bargain rockets, which you do not seem to conceive of, any of you. You're all against me. You hate me. And thank you for supporting me via Patreon and through your donations, your bits, and your cheers. Thank you for coming out and watching the show. And when I start cursing and yelling at you. Why do you hate me and just keep suggesting things that aren't going to work? We'll be back in about 7 minutes. After we listen to a little bit of Requiem for a Fish by the Freak Fandango Orchestra. I am the Ronin Pawn. More KSP and more, you know, getting somewhere after the break. We'll be right back after this break. Hello, I am the Ronin Pawn. Welcome back to twitch.tv/Ronin Pawn live stream on twitch.tv/Ronin Pawn stream. Oh. Hi, how you doing? Oh, that felt good. That felt good. I should mention that I've been practicing a little bit of Reiki on myself. Okay? Reiki, the art of manipulating energy. Self-practice of Reiki can be dangerous. I've unlocked some chakras, mainly the fuck chakra. You've been listening to Jazzar's Black Hole, and welcome back to the live stream where we have been struggling for well over an hour. More like an hour and a half, more like maybe even two, to send 7 people to fly. We put the first ship up just no problem, because it was designed by a sane Ronin Pawn, and the other Ronin Pawn was like, maybe this'll work. This could work, right? What if this worked? And it didn't work. It didn't work, it's not working. So does that mean you can or can't give a fuck now? It's just, our dog must die. I'm down to... I was gonna say I was down to my last, but I think I'm just fresh out of Fox. I'm just fresh out of Fox. All right, we could lay off with the cursing for the next 6 months or so. Oh, I think I'm going to laugh a lot when I watch back the first half of this live stream, the first 9 hours of this live stream. Yes. Short and fat, Sister Macy. What? You didn't even see me walk in. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this ain't fucking working. So, the easy solution, because here's the thing, I got other solutions. Listen, I bought a Smart 200 core. It cost me nothing. It's just a cell phone somebody threw out. I could totally, like, get rid of all this and then put on the other thing and then the other thing. I think the solution that we need to go for at this point is give up. Not so much give up, necessarily, as change your flight plan to reflect reality, what you're capable of given the parts that you have available and the parts count that you can put up. And I believe that is going to include not taking 7, but we might be able to do 5. We now have 4.8 thousand meters per second at Delta V when I make that change. Don't start swearing again, Pawn. Oh, okay. Maybe if Pawn had that traditional steak and egg astronaut breakfast before Kerbal streams, he would be less angry. I made my dad eggs this morning, but I didn't have any. I had leftovers. I just wanted to make him eggs, so I made him eggs. Main problem of this ship has always been and will always be lack of control authority, lack of SAS. So the box is not doing it for us, but we have recruited a fella to go to space with us, and I want to take him. Gaming Legend 65 is now following. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Block out the oh god, don't talk about the program. Ronin Pawn, are you still forced to make toll rockets now that you have fuel transfer? Says Prince Sheo. Yeah, because I don't have ducting. I still don't have ducting to do any, like, you know, cool asparagus staging type stuff. Plus, you saw how that worked out with the SRBs. It involved a lot of F-bombs. So, what I'm thinking now is that what we could really use is a radially attachable stabilizer device. I think that would be very helpful. Just stick it on any old place. Not any old place, but... What? Pause. What do you want? You want to say hello to the fans? You want to say hello to the show? This is Mr. Pause. Mr. Pause, look at the camera. Look at the camera. Look at it. You know you love it. You know you want it. Oh. He doesn't want it, and he doesn't love it, and he doesn't like to be held like that. He wants it. He loves it. That's your belly. That's your belly I'm rubbing. What do you think about that? See, this is how we repair from all the F-bombs. Here you go, Mr. Pause. What do you want to do? Down, up, over, under, in, out. We need a radially attached stabilizer majigger, and we need it dead center to the craft. So that didn't work. Let's try that again. I think once you do it once and it fails, you're totally screwed after that point. So I'm just gonna and then and then and it did it find dead center on one axis. It did pawn. Son of a biscuit! Get this damn thing out of my way. I can't see what I'm doing. Is the problem. So you put it there and then no, you put it there and then you go to there, and then you go to there. And it hates top dead center. This thing hates top dead center. Well, thank you. No, I'll do it by eye. It's okay. It's not as though this craft has been incredibly and notoriously unstable until now, and this will only make matters worse. It's perfect. It's fine. I don't want it floating above the craft. I want it attached to the craft. Thank you very much. And then you cannot actually do... Ooh, you could. You could do. You could do, Mr. Pawn. You could flip it and flip it and flip it and flip it and then attach this in the same way that didn't work on the last part. Yeah. No. Yeah. Like that, and then grab it, and then back over there and snap it to the dead middle. That's not the dead middle. Thank you for playing our home game, though. Here are your prizes. Go F yourself. See? We're not cursing anymore. That's also not top dead center. But it's close-ish. I'm sure it won't disturb. We've got all this SAS now. It won't be a problem. And we've still got 4.5 kilometers worth of delta V. Who's tweeting me? Don't do that now. Don't. Oh my god, we sound like a cat more than Paws, says Prince Sheo. Meow. Meow. Paws gonna fly the rocket? Paws. Jesus, half the cat is still in the room and he's left. No, we've got Ouroboros coming, and we're gonna take up Eldon and Tanlock. Sorry, Maroli and Kermit, whatever the hell your names are, you're staying behind. So now we've got all the SAS that we could possibly want, and more, to add the stability. We've got the Delta V that we needed in order to still have the fuel that we need once we get up there in order to transfer some to the other ship so that we can take it. And we've got the docking port that will... We got both docking ports that will do the thing, and the RCS. Damn, pause. We will, you know, be fine now. We fire these, and then we fire those, and we fire that, and then we drop all of that, and then we come home. That's the plan, Stan. Can I make you understand that a-hole bands say F you to their fans? Boom, ba-da-doo-da-doo. Please don't make this a 3-hour stream, says Prince Sheo. Oh, but it has to be, Prince Sheo, because we accomplished virtually nothing. We got one craft that was easily flyable into space with 900 meters per second of delta V remaining for a trip that needs 1500 meters per second of delta V, and we need to take up the rest of it, which we're about to do, and then we're going to go to the moon, and then maybe we'll consider ending the stream. Or maybe we'll just go all night. 24-hour stream, Ronin Pawn 24-hour stream, everybody's in the cockpit, Ouroboros, Eldon, in the other one, and out on the pad. Maybe. Do you have 3-axis RCS to dock with? I only see 2 axes covered. I only need 2. 2 is fine. 2 is more than enough. More than I've ever had. I'm really good at docking. No. No, why would I do that? Damn it, Houston, you're not working again. You're not working again. Wait, now you're not. Wait, was he working? What? Houston is broken again, and I forget how to fix him. It's fine? It's not fine. Now he's fixed. Houston, in a countdown.
In 3, 2, 1. Jesus, God, what a live stream.
I want to hear Houston swearing up a storm. Houston has officially cussed once in the history of everything, right? Because he just did. Once he did. Once in this live stream. That's the only time that he's ever dropped an F-bomb. He's a far better person than I. He lives inside of me. And he's got he's wallpapered the place up really nice. Really nice he has. Okay, yeah, now we've got all of the control authority we could possibly want over this ship, and we can do whatever the hell we want with it, whenever and wherever the hell we want with it. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're gonna go out to the club later. Solid fuel, getting to the bottom of the stage at 4 kilometers and 220 meters per second. We're going faster than I want to be going, but we got the SAS to deal with it. I may have popped those slightly too early.
F you, Vaughn.
See, I told you, the man just doesn't cuss. He's just above it. He's too good for it. Also, before I fix this situation, I need to move Houston's coffee a little bit over, don't I? Houston, could you get your coffee back up there? Because you're off of the face. There you go. That'll work just fine from here on out. Revert flight to launch. Okay, so I just hit F a little bit. I hit the space bar just a little bit early, hermano. Oh, just a tiny bit. You can hear both you and Houston now. That shouldn't be the case. We're soloed on my main vocal. You know what solo means? We hear you and Houston at once. Houston, do you know what solo means? It means just the one. Houston's dead for the rest of the live stream because we can't get him to work. I'm soloed. And he's not, and he won't, and he's not listening to my commands. Houston is dead in 3, 2, 1, fire. Houston is dead. He has gone the way of the dodo. Rest in peace, Houston, says Noah Cross. He doesn't listen to me anymore. The whole life is falling apart. It's such as it was always dangling. It was positioned on the head of a pin. U of T Volunteers is now following. You do not want to be associated with this live stream, but thank you for watching and the follow. And those sorts of things. I've turned down too quickly. It's okay, we've got lots of SAS. We can handle it. Get me my, resources up here. Because maybe I'll actually be able to do something with this flight. Still going far too fast by the time... And we're taking off with like a 1.5 TWR. We're just going far too fast. It's fine, Pawn. It's fine. It's going great. There you go. You wait until they're out of fuel and then you drop them. That's how you do that, Pawn. Oh, is it? Is it, though? Okay, I've controlled my throttle so that we're not making much speed at all. So that I control this as we go up, because we need to get past this 10-kilometer mark before we start trying to do anything, even with the SAS that is making us wobble. This thing is definitely... It's already on spin cycle. We've cleared 10 kilometers and balls to it. Go hard, go fast. Full throttle. Full throttle at 45 because we're coming down the bowl really quickly. Oh, it's pulling hard. It's pulling hard. And even with all this SAS, it pulled me off a course at 13. Farting kilometers. This is a ship that can do it. We know it's a ship that can do it. It's not... I just looked over at chat, and I am ashamed of you. I am ashamed of all of you, because this live stream has 43 viewers. What is wrong with you people? What is wrong with you people? That's more than we usually get. 500 donated $5. Don't get distracted. Well, you've already distracted me. I pulled too far down. Thank you for the $5. For $5, you can distract me all day long. I would periodically... What is wrong with you? Showing up to this live stream and then sticking around as we do this. All of this. You need to show up to a live stream where I don't curse. You should, maybe that's the thing. I just need to curse all the time. I just start just F-bombing and S's and C's and D's and B's. A's and L's. Oh my god. The last L. Have you heard L? Oh. That's woo. What's an L, Pawn? I'm not sure, but it sounds nasty, doesn't it? I mean, if you don't know about it, it must be something special. Ren Phoenix, cheering 5. Ignore my cheers and bits, please. Thank you for the cheers and the bits. You're going too fast, Pawn. You're too low and you're too fast. You're not on your ball. Stay in the dead center of your ball. You're going way too fast for this height. So you got to control this thing very, 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 very closely. Very closely. So nobody cheer or donate. Nobody donate or cheer or subscribe. We don't want any subscribers about now. Come on. Come on. It's wobbling and it's pulling me off of what I'm actually doing with the wobble. No. 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 Bad. Bad washing machine. Bad washing machine. You sit there and you think about what you've done. 15 kilometers. Can I have enough control over the ship to just like hold? I need to just be able to hold a prograde right there. No! 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 Bad washing machine. It's your fault. It's your fault for the 5 cheers. And thank you for them. Virtual launch. I can do this. This ship is flyable. It can get there. It wobbles a bit. We just need to go up higher to start. And not be going as fast as we are, but I've already decided it's already set, so I can't control that. But I'm going to SAS, I'm going to go up higher. I'm not going to come down the ball the way that I have been all of the other times. Houston, are you still dead? Yeah, he's a doornail. He is a doornail. Go! Go! We've got it. I mean, I'm in theater mode all the time, so okay, there you go. That's as much as I'm coming off of the ball right there. You see the little tap? That's it. That's all we need. That's more than we need. That's half of more than what we need. That's half of all of more than what we need. It's a third, at least. Or probably a quarter. It's 5/8. It's definitely 12 nines. The $500 thing was a lot funnier the first time, says Giovanni84 donating $1. You guys, you clearly know that I can't, like with the cheers and the bits, I can just, like, when I hear that sound effect, I know that I can come back to them when I want to, so I can just fly the ship and I can come back into chat within the next, like, 30 seconds, I'll be able to read them. With you directly donate, I have to look over because it's here and gone. 232 meters per second and holding, and we have come down almost nothing on the ball, which was the plan. On. That was what you started out to do, it's what you set out to do, and you're doing it. Throttle down, 235.6 at 9 kilometers. Keep just slower. Slower is the way to succeed. Evil Donner Balkan donated $5. Hey, Pawn, you should try not to do a 180-degree turn while flying a rocket, you know. Thank you for the donation. There's still paws all over my face. 13 kilometers, 14 kilometers, we're way too high. No, we're fine. We're fine on the bubble because we're still alive and we're not toppling. 15 kilometers, I need to start just a little pushing on the ball, a little pushing on the prograde. You know, we're still just 300, we're not even 300 meters per second. So there's still a lot of 18 kilometers now. Get out of that atmosphere. Okay. Throttle all the way up. No, yes, no, yes, yeah, no, yes, no. No. Accra donated $3. You can do it. Don't give up. I'm really going broke here. 26 kilometers and our app webs is probably out there friggin' doing it by now. Make you cry, never gonna tell a lie, never gonna eat some pie or get cancer. Thank you for the donation and the cheering up of the thing. I gotta keep going. I know I'm already up here, but I gotta keep going, and I gotta just down on the, yep, push it out. We're at like 82 kilometers with the other ship. I just gotta keep pushing until we're like out of fuel in this stage. And then we're out of fuel in this stage. All right, drop that stage. And no, wrong buttons. Drop it. There we go. Okay, now get on your prograde for the aerodynamic non-resistance. I just rickrolled 40 people, says Nagra. 50. It's now up to 50. You mother... You... Everybody shows up when I start being angry and doing bad. You know, I was in chat over at Das Valdez, the KSP, what is he called? I was over in his chat, and he knows me, and he saw me in there, and he was talking like, YouTubers, and this, they always get on YouTube and they do things that are stupid and bad, and over here we try and play the game well. We're not blowing things up just for fun. I'm not blowing things up just for fun either, Das. I'm just not doing it right. And if you had these parts, you probably already have had it done. Or just not attempted it because it's impossible. Because it's fucking impossible is what it is. 1,500 units Delta V remaining, and there's some tucked in there that it's not counting. We're doing fine. What's our... Where are we? How do we have to do? How do we go with the do? And we didn't use any of this last stage in atmosphere. So, yay. Das Valdez does not allow swearing or anything, actually. Yeah, I know. It's real prude. The Apple apps, push it. Push the Apple apps, Once in his chat I said, "You're drunk, Das, go home." He was like, whoa. You have not been to a Ronin Pawn stream anytime recently, have you? We get way more salty and randy than that. Oh, okay. Hold your Apple apps where it is, up to about 10 degrees on the bubble, up to about 15 degrees on the bubble. There we go, 15 degrees on the bubble, and the Apple apps is still slipping behind us, but it'll come back. She'll come back to me. Somehow I know. Somehow I know it won't last. Oh, God, are we gonna have the Delta V when he... Somehow I know This won't last too long. That is, I'm not singing poorly, that's just how it's sung. It's by Cake. He doesn't inflect except when he wants to inflect. Why are we so much off of the previous line? Is what I want to know. We left from the same place. We're on this. Where's the Apoaps going on? I don't know. Where were you going, Apoaps? And how high are you? You're rather high. Well, let's get up on it. Let's throttle up a bit. Just right down on the damn Apoaps. Yeah. Yeah, you like that? You like that? Yeah. Yeah, a little bit less, a little bit less. Okay, okay. No. Slow down, slow down. Too early. Too early. No. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it just a little bit longer. A little longer. Wait, what's the periaps doing? I don't know. I don't care. Apoaps. No. Don't. Now, don't run away on me now. Okay, less throttle, and then more, and then. I got it. 82 and 83, and we got 422 meters per second delta V left in this thing. We have 900 in the other, we need 1500, that's not enough, but we have more in the top thing that's not being counted in the delta V, I think. I think it's just being counted as ballast, as weight. It's my belief. That's what I choose to believe. That's what I know to be true. We need to now correct we need to hear, and I don't have tracking center state, I don't have any nodes or anything. We need to correct for the fact that our line is not on his line. And we need to be either going slower or faster than him, and faster would be desirable. And we should have been lower then. We should have been lower. I've wasted delta V getting here. You know what? I've got RCS. I will get on my prograde. I will RCS and I will N our periaps back down, like so. Yeah, it's like 80 something or something like that. And then we gotta go around, we gotta go to here, and we gotta make more adjustments. Oh, this is gonna be just killer. Fun is what it's gonna be. The parts on the front have hugely increased drag compared to the current parts. If he throttles up too much, even with more fins on it, it spins out, says Ben Grogan. Thank you, Ben Grogan. That is exactly the hellscape that I'm dealing with here. First, we're going to go up to our periaps. We're going to drop that too. So we've got the inside track, and then we're going faster than everybody else. How's my monopropellant holding out? Pretty good. You're still on your prograde? Nope, now I'm on my retrograde. So burn with a bit of a H from the RCS. By the way, I have a lovely mod installed that gives you a little bit of sound from your RCS. I couldn't hear it. Could you hear it? More. More, please. Yeah, there we go. Drop it. There we go. We've got the inside track. He's at 83 and 82. We're at 80. Yeah, we're at 81, actually. So we're doing it slow, but slow and steady, you know, ends the frickin' live stream eventually. Slow and steady actually accomplishes something, even if not getting where you're going. I'm hoping that with what's sequestered in the top of the ship, we have enough, what? Well, turn your RCS off. We have enough delta V to be able to transfer like 600 to this thing, and we're missing it, Pawn. Where do you need to burn? Not toward the sky, no, not toward the sky, toward one of your radials. Toward one of these, right here. So, RCS back on H. Can't tell what's happening. Is it getting closer? Further away? The Apoaps is changing ever so slightly. It looks like it's getting closer. Am I wrong? Brew Hitzumstein is now following. I'm just gonna have to throttle some. Yep, that is right. That is right. Okay, I was doing the right thing. I just needed more power. And now we've gotten more power, and now we've got it over there. And now it's not over. Okay, well, we were a little bit off, but we're a lot closer now. We're a lot closer now. All this is connected, and I'm just gonna not try for any of that anymore, because we're down to 374 friggin' meters of delta V. We could still have 500 in here. 500 might do us. It might do us. We get out there, and then we gotta come back, you know? And the coming back is cheaper than the going. So, it could still do it. We're gonna... make sure you're using RCS from here on out. So, no F5. No, this hasn't been gone good enough for us to have an F5. We are going to warp. We are going to sit here, and we are going to drink beer. Aerodynamic instability gets solved with fins. He is using 2, so he always gets a flat spin on the axis. Those 2 don't help with. And I only had 30 parts, And obviously we needed every single one of those fuel tanks and some more, considering what we've got in terms of Delta V here. So, you know, I'm doing what I can. What I can is not much. Cavoodle out. Is Cavoodle had to go? Well, we've been going for, you know, ages now. He's spinning on both axes if you look closer. The only reason he has any fins is to appease me. He tried earlier with 3 boosters and 3 fins, and it was... I didn't ever try with 3 boosters. 3 boosters wouldn't have gotten me Ben Grogan. Wouldn't have done me. Wouldn't have lifted me at all. I had them on there for a second, then I went, what? No, 4. I may have played this game so much that I've turned into a grumpy granddad. Well, f you. We've got the inside track, and this is going to take ages. So, instead of sitting here and waiting for it to take ages, let's go back to the tracking station. And let's make it happen. What? I'm not out, says Cavoodle. Oh, but you're lagging. Okay. Okay, so where are my crafts? Craftses? I just gotta wait until they get close to one another. So spin the planet far faster than we can do when we're out there. Yep. Wait. Yep. Yep. Come on. Come on. You're below both of his axes. How many days are we going to have to go here? We're only on day like 4 when we started this thing. I could lower everything, but I don't think I should have to. We're still only day 6, okay? It's only been a couple of hours. Time is passing, you know, relatively slowly. Come on. Yeah, what happened there? I don't know. What did happen there? Are you still well behind? You're still well behind. This is going to take too long. Friggin' you're at 83 and 80. Oh, you're at 80? When did you get at 80? He was at 83 and 82. It's been so long since I played, I didn't even remember. And you're at 82 and 80. How are you at 82? Didn't we change? This game hates me. I don't care which ship I've just gone to fly. We'll make it work. I swear I could have eaten a table, says Ben Grogan. Should have seen how triggered I was trying to get him to make a plane. Who are we in now? We're in the ass vehicle is what you're in, Pawn. God. Friggin' hell. Your Apoaps is 82. When did that happen? Thought we were better Apoaps. Didn't I lower the crap out of that Apoaps? Swear I did. We're going to go around to the Periaps. We're going to lower that back down to 80 where it was before. In fact, we got to go lower because he's at 80 on his Periaps. So we got to go to 78 and 80. And then we'll actually, you know, catch up with him in a month or 3. Periaps. Yeah. R. And then find something that would help. Prograde? Sure. R. N. H. Need to drop you now, right? So, are you dropping? Yes. Now we're at 80. 78. Go around to the Periaps. We'll drop this to 78 too. We'll drop the Apoaps to 78 as well. Good lord. Good friggin' lord. By the way, come on over to Twitch. More peeps in chat, says Ben Grogan. Now I'm scaring him away. It was funny when he was cursing and flipping out. Now he's just trying to do the mission. He clearly doesn't have enough Delta V to finish this thing anyway, so it's just wasting our time. It's been a long day. So get on your prograde again. Your prograde again, and now I don't even know. Prograde, that would be an N. You want an N for that. Drop you down to spin. How we doing on monoprop, by the way? 2.25. This was supposed to be for my maneuvers to, like, connect with them. I still need it for that. Oh my god, this is gone. Great. Loving it. Loving it. Now, back to the tracking station. We'll spin the planet until he catches up. Oy vey. So, how you guys doing, by the way? Speed it up, spin him around, catch the damn other craft. You've got the inside track, you're going faster. I know it's going to take a minute, but I don't have any more fuel to spend on you. I shouldn't have spent that much fuel on you, to be honest. You know, the rest of the corrections I need to make, I think I need to make them from the other ship. I gotta make it from the Moonurus Mark 1 using, you know, actual fuel and the Delta V that brought up. And then when we get close, I need that RCS for the, you know, for the perfect maneuvers, for the perfection maneuvers. This is... I know how to do it. I know what I'm doing. Just don't know when I'm gonna do it. We've been in space now for like 5 days. Just waiting to catch up to the other dude. Come on. Come on. Nearly there. Almost there. How we get? How we doing? I think it's time to go back to the Moonris Mark 1, like I said. Fly that ship. And let's see if we can't get a target on the nearer ship. So that we can do something. God, I hope I don't need to have the tracking center upgraded in order to get a target. I don't. I got a target. I got a target. There we go. Targeted. 09, Moonris, Mark 1, 45.1 kilometers away, and getting closer or falling? Getting closer. Good. Good. And this is burning away from you. I can't do that, so SAS over here. Let's keep an eye on our, oh my god, our electric charge. Right, we have to burn our engines in order to make electricity in this. Okay. So where's Prograde? Prograde's over there. I need Prograde to come over this way, so I'm going to burn like this. Very little. Very, very little. Burning. Incredibly little. Superly, stupidly little. It's not going to get anything done. Burn more. Burn more. I'm not burning more, though. Okay, pull more in this direction, right between the two of them. I'm pushing retrograde away. I'm pulling prograde over here. See my speed diminishing from the target there? It's working just great. So what's going on? Look at all the delta V I'm going to lose from this. We had so much more than we needed when we came up here. Push, 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 push. Halfway between the two of them. That's how you use efficacy on this thing. Halfway between your target and your retrograde pulls the prograde as fast as it possibly can. There we go. What's going on? Am I now going into atmosphere? Why did we change? Yeah, my periapsis is now 21 kilometers. Okay, well maybe we'll just wait. 41.1, 40, 40.9. How long until my periapsis? My apoapsis is up here. God, we seem to be getting further away from each other. Oh no, we're going to get very close right there. Alright, well then go to there. Right? We're as close as we're gonna be. Right about there. I need to get my apoaps back up out of, you know, all of the bad places. In fact, in order to let him catch up with me, I need to be going on the outside line from here. We're now 14 kilometers away from one another. Okay, make this work, Pawn. You need to pull the prograde toward the target. You're going to burn more retrograde, Pawn? Is that really what you're going to do? I think I'm going to let him go over top of me, get in front of me, and then I'll burn prograde instead. Get in front of me. Are you ever going to do that? I don't think he's ever going to do that, Pawn. Burn. Burn straight at the target. Yeah, he's gaining speed. He's not going to get any closer to me. Come on, prograde. Come on, prograde. Come with me. Just FYI, you're very good at killing off my depression-fueled mood, says Rai Tenton. Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad I'm useful for something, because clearly it's not any of this. Yeah, his speed is increasing relative to ours because of what I'm doing here. I need to, but see, we don't have a periapse anymore. We don't have a periapse anymore. I need to friggin' catch him. And the way to catch him is to burn here. Ah! Ah! 600 meters per second left in the tank, and we're on track to meet him. We've ruined this mission entirely. But did we have a good time, is the thing. No, we're screwing that up now. I need to be burning in the opposite. I need to be pushing my retrograde toward him. Like so. Diminishing our speed relative to the target. Going toward the target. That's what we need. Oh, are we in space again? Lovely. Just lovely. Okay. Okay. And... Stop. There we go. 2 meters per second difference, and it's just drifting off. Because when you're that far and at those kinds of speeds, yeah, that's how it works. That's what happens. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come to me. Come to me. Yes, she's coming to me. She's coming to me. I'm about to hit the friggin' atmosphere, but she's coming to me. 5.5 kilometers. 5.4. Yeah, we're going to have to make another adjustment now. We're going to link up, regardless of whether we can do anything. If we can just go for a moon flyby together. That's all that the tourists wanted. Hey, I could still call this a success, technically, if we did it that way. You are now... what, Pawn? What am I? I don't know. I don't know, but we need to... Yep, this is the direction we need to be pulling. Pull over here. More throttle. More throttle. Push it, push it, push it, push it, push it, push it. Just like that. Getting closer every second. Every second. Really? Really, Pawn? Do you think that? Pull over here, 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 and... there we go. Now I'm hoping that the prograde is falling down the bubble, because if it is, then I've just done it real good. Yes, the prograde is not falling down the bubble as fast as the other is, though. Okay, we're getting close, though. We're getting close. We're getting so close I'm considering going RCS on the other craft instead of controlling this one. Because within 1.8 kilometers... Shoot. Shoot, yo. Shoot? Shoot. Alright, I need you to... come here. Come here. Yep. Yep. Still 450 meters per second Delta V left in the tanks. Still 440. Still 435. Still 430. Why are you getting further away from me? Don't do that. Don't do that. You're gaining speed away from me. I have to catch up to him and that. No, you're going in the wrong direction. You drew it to the wrong place. Ah, I did exactly the wrong thing. Derp. Derp. Oh my god. You get that close and then for want of reading the bubble wrong. Oh, okay. No. We still got 370 meters per second left in the bubble. We're fine. This is why you make F5s. Come on. Come back to me. Now we're gaining speed on him. And that's what we want to do. Pull you over here. And go. Ronan Pong, your cat is running my live stream ruining my live stream immersion fix. Well, if my gameplay didn't do that, then it was on the cat to get her done. Okay, we can now switch to the other craft. And here we go. What we need to do, you need to target the other guy, 15 meters per second. RCS off, because we need all of it that we can possibly get. And then you need to something the other do. You need to, on your retrograde, you need to push your retrograde toward his retrograde. Is that what we're doing? To diminish our... Yep, that's what we're doing. Push it. Push it. You're running out of Delta V. Come on, push it. Slower. Slower. Push the damn retrograde, will you? God's sake. 10 meters per second. 9 meters per second difference. 8 meters per second. Pushing that retrograde toward the target. Toward the target retrograde. This is how we do it. This is how it's done. You know, unless you know what you're doing. And then there's a completely different method that you want to use. I'm going to push it past, because I believe it's falling in that direction. It's going to put us more on target than we were. Maybe. In the long run. Possibly. Let's go. A little bit of warp. No. We're close to Rexcade Steering 5. I have... Ow, learned how to rendezvous. Thanks, Pawn. Yeah, you're welcome. Come on. Come on. There you go. Now we're very close. Very close. Go, 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 go. It's drifting off. We're drifting off. I need to probably start using RCS. Nah, screw it. Just use the fuel Pawn. What the hell? You're almost out of RCS. You need that for the very subtle maneuvers that you'll be doing in just a second here. 1.1 meters per second difference from our target's speed. We've got it now. Here we go. Hello, other ship. between the two of us, we've got just enough fuel to go home after all of this. Okay. Okay. Like that. And then like that. Like that. Got it. Dead on target. Dead on target. Warp us up a little bit better. Okay. Now, 0.4 meters per second, we need to link something up to something. And I think it's the fuel tanks first. So, RCS on. Give me... I gotta figure out which... No, give me that. Give me that. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Give me that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, are we there? Are we there? No. No. H. 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 Oh, we bumped him. We bumped him. That's fine. That's what I always wanted. Stop using RCS and instead just, like, yeah, swivel your way over in his direction. Damn it. Damn it, not close enough. Not close enough. We're almost there, though. We're nearly there. I don't have any way to... Yeah, you do. You do. It's K. K, and then I got no way to go in the other direction. Which means you gotta spin, and then... Which direction is it? This way. This way. And then N. H. Thank you for the follows, cheer. Wow, he did it. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He's not there yet. RCS off. Spin. Spin. RCS. H. H. K. No, okay. Okay, we're touching each other now. So that's, you know, improvement over not touching each other. But we're still not there. I've got so little RCS left. Gotta do this ever just so. Ever just so. So we need you to come forward. Come on forward. There we go. We're there. You're there. Got it. We're going to get this alignment perfect, and we're going to get steady and stopped in space. That's the plan. Okay, that's as close as we're going to get on that. Then RCS, spin me this way, because we need it. Actually, spin me this way, because we're going to need that. And then it's you. You that we need. Now you're heading in that direction. Get you up over him. Little N. Okay. Okay. And then when you're dead on top of him, I'm gonna make sure... Oh, I can't make sure. I keep forgetting which it is. I think I'm pressing I and K for the rotations that we need right now, for the control that we need from monoprop. We're dead over him. Stop. No, wrong way. Okay, and then that off. And then we got this. And now, K. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. You're there. This is it. This is it. Come on. Come on, you know you love me. You know you want me. Come on. Come on. How we doing? A little bit of H. Little bit of H. Just a kiss. Just a bit of a kiss between the two ships. Oh, we got it! And we got it! We married two ships and... Oh, friggin' balls, that was horrendous. Woohoo! The male is approaching the female, waiting for consent, says Noah Craw. Okay. That worked out just the way that I wanted it to. Now, step 27,000 of this live stream. Rex Gates, Cheer 5, give me some of that sweet, sweet docking love. That was just the first docking maneuver. There's another docking port we have to switch to. We're fine. We got it. We got it. Transfer all of the fuel that you have in there to in there. Everything needs to go to the other ship. All of it's got to go in there. And while we're at it, might as well, can't hurt nothing, transfer all of that fuel in here as well. You can't. Wait. Oh, you can't because we're attached to this docking port, which is why I had two docking ports on here, because you can't transfer fuel through the ablator that's on one of the ships. Jermaine Cheerington, play that sweet docking port music. Docking port music? We docked! docking port music, yeah. No, that's not it. Okay, I don't know what the docking port music is. Okay, so that was the transfer that we needed to make from this one. Now we need to detach and then spin and then get this one to attach. It's fine. We've got all of 1.09 monoprop left in the tanks. Tier 5, exchange fluids while you're still together. Not what I was... Wait, what? That's a mod? It's all mods. That's the problem. That's why it's been so difficult. We need to, with the magneto docking port, undock. Ready? In 3, 2, 9, 15. Undock. Okay? Which ship am I controlling now? The wrong one. Switch over to the other ship. And before you get too far away, I need you to... Okay? Okay. 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 Do that. Okay. Didn't mean the last one, that's why I'm laughing. RCS off. Spin round. Okay, and we are losing him a bit, so let's try and do this quickly. R, N, N, and then... Okay. I. N and I. We gotta get hooked up again down here, or else it's all been for naught. Gonna need a little bit of K as we move slowly, but delicately, lovingly. And then in. Wait for it. Don't jump too soon. You'll scare her off. And then. There's a little bit of mating going on, and then boom, we got it. We're docked on the other side. Whew, okay. Now that we're docked on this side, I can turn RCS off, I can turn SAS on to stop us from spinning. I can transfer this fuel to there. So in all of that fuel, not that it really matters, it could be anywhere at this point. Now this needs to piss off. And we're leaving it in space, because our only hope at 385 meters per second to be able to do anything that would make all of this effort worthwhile is that I don't, you know, make maneuvers and then drop myself. Well, wait, Paul, you might be able to. With the RCS that remains, you're not going to need RCS from here on out. So if I get on my prograde and we go up to my apoapse, then I can use the RCS to try and drop that periapse into atmosphere before I detach this thing. RCS on, N. There is not enough RCS in the world to make that happen, Pawn. Okay, well, we're out of monoprop. So we are leaving this in space, as I said in the first place. We gave it a try. So this engine and this tank are now empty. They're useless to us. We only need one engine from here on out. Decouple. Goodbye. Thank you for playing our home game. Now we have 453 meters per second. Not enough to even go halfway to the moon. Big waste of time, this entire mission. And yet, I feel accomplished. Somehow. Just leave RCS as your safety net. Okay, we'll do, Rex. After all the fuel that we spent trying to get these two ships together. We didn't come up with enough on the second ship anyway. We accomplished absolutely bugger all. But we do have a really cool ship. You know, have you ever seen a ship like this? You have 5 tourists and 1 pilot all together in a ship that's married together by 2 horseshoe magnets. So there's that. Where is Bear Grylls? He needs to eat the spaceships and drink his own pie. Fuel, says Pony Rai. Well, so here's what we have to do now. Here's the new challenge, since we can't do any of what I've been trying to do for the past 2.5 hours. We have to bring this home without killing anyone. F5. I love that I married these two ships together. Just imagine if I had actually managed to figure out a way to, with the tech that I have right now, you know, make this happen and be able to go to the moon with this ship with 1 engine left, having dropped the other engine and all this stuff. It would be so cool. It wasn't, though, because we didn't. So now all we have is, you know, the hope of getting home. RCS off. We don't have any left. Let's drop the periapse somewhere into Kerbin's atmosphere. And try and come home dead directly on anywhere. Anywhere, really, is what we're going for here. Because I really didn't plan for the return. You know, not a big planning for the return type guy. I've put our periaps down to 34 kilometers. Sex head by pawn. Yeah, there's no point to it. It's just fun. Why not just bring one home, leave the other, send another ship with more fuels, and then try again? Says Corn Dog Must Die. Because I've had enough with this mission. What we're going to do, in the long run, if not today, and probably not today, is we're just going to send up the first ship. The first ship was there with 900 fuel. It wasn't enough to go out to the moon and finish that mission, but we could have done a flyby with those people. You know them peoples. Or we send up another ship, you know, we do the same mission again, but we send up a ship that just has fuel and doesn't try and bring 4 friggin' extra tourists with it. So many better ways that we could have done this, but I wanted to try, I wanted to push the boundaries of Kerbal and see if it was possible, and it wasn't, and it's not, and you can't. No one possibly could. I challenge you, I dare you, install my mods and get my tech tier and all the things, and then do it, and you can't. It won't happen. You'll never achieve what I didn't achieve. And anyone who actually, like, responds to that threat and does it, I just stole 16 hours of your life. Another, in addition to the ones you spent watching this. Rex is cheering 10 pawn. Noah wants to know. The female then leaves a giant fart, propelling the two, still merging together towards the mating ground. Yeah, yes, that is. I remember that's what they said on PBS. That is exactly the mating ritual of the wild. Yes, sir. So we're going down, and the thing is, do I bring all of it down together? I don't think that's a good idea. F5 again, and put the damn thing into atmosphere pawn. You've wasted enough of our lives. I had fun, I cursed, I vented some of my Reiki energy. Ren Phoenix is salting me. I feel so inspired, says Ren Phoenix. Yes, you work on that. You work on making this happen. Install just the mods that I've got and get to the tech tiers that I've got. Prove me wrong. Prince Joe, but spaceships weren't meant to be with only one partner, says Ouroboros. That's right, they do get around, don't they? I wonder if both of these ships would come down close enough to each other that I could control both of them and pop their parachutes. I think we have to go down as a team, as a pair. We should try that at least first and see if we don't explode and burn up in atmosphere. Bye, guys. Good night, Rune. 12358. Wow, what a trooper sticking around all this time. Oh, because we orbited the planet, I can follow retrograde now. Rex Skates cheering 5. Lad, I am not on this. Glad you are not on this? What are you doing? You're just supposed to go to your retrograde. That was... What in God's name are you doing? You're just supposed to go to your retrograde. SAS and go to your friggin' retrograde. Yes, like that, you fool. What the hell? Okay, here we go. Here we go. They're a mate, they're a pair, they're two lovers, star-crossed, literally. And, you know, neither of them is willing to let the other just die. They're going to hold hands as they jump into the volcano. And if Tom Hanks is blown out without Meg Ryan, well, then this movie does not go to press. But if they come out together, it will be one of the best films that you ever... and something. And wow, the two ships trying to hold on to each other are pulling us well off of our retrograde there. But SAS is trying. Cheer 5. We ate so dead. I'm guessing you meant we are so dead. We're fine. There's an ablator on this. There's a whole stage of crap that can be used as an ablator on... Okay, are we... Yeah, we were fizz warping. See? I told you we'd be fine. Decouple that. Oh, God. Here we go. SAS just off. Just off, and we'll just fall in the wind however we're falling in the wind. And then both of our parachutes and the ablator need to go at once. So we'll wait. Jeez, what's with all the fail fishes, Red and Phoenix? There's a whole bunch of... Joe versus the Volcano references. Indeed. One of my favorite movies. We're at 10 kilometers, and we're turning over, falling slowly, beginning in the end. Fire is bright. Fire is clean. Efficient and divine. Smoke is freedom. Flame is mercy. I am free tonight. Oh, our parachutes are on opposite ends. we may have to say goodbye to one another. Pop them. Pop the 2 parachutes. Yes. Yes, like so. F5 with the parachute pops. And then we're going to have to decouple. It's just got to happen. We're going to undock. 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 There we go. There we go. We're all going to come down just fine. We're a bit heavier than you, but you'll be right behind us. Right? Right? My love? Honey? Wait. How right behind us are you gonna be? Don't be right behind us. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're fine. We dropped 2 craft at once. Yay. Lovely. Just lovely. That's what I always planned, was massive failure and a beautiful return. That's all I ever wanted out of life. Tier 5, one will despawn. No, it won't. Ice Cream, put the download link for your mods in the description for this when it's uploaded. Pod, I'll take your challenge. Groggles. No. No. By the way, the mods are in Twitch. Scroll down, and in my little, twitch.tv/RonanDrawn, scroll down and you'll see the mod list. I prepared it just before this live stream, just for you. And the first goes down in the water at however many meters per second. And the second, coming down in the water at 10 meters per second. Yes! Our whole plan was just to train Ouroboros to be a level 1 pilot. That's all we ever wanted out of any of this. Surface sample will splash down at Kerbin's water. Well, that was the point. That was why we wanted to do this. Now there's a reason. Can you get me a surface sample while you're, on the... Just reach down and suck it up. You've taken a sample of the water. It appears to dramatically increase the surface humidity of anything it touches. Congratulations, you've discovered water. Board it, go over to the other ship, anything that we collect on this ship. Another lava lamp observation we could get for, point something of a science. Oh, wow. Look at how good that looks, that water effect. Observe the lava lamp, and we do need another surface sample, apparently, to top ourselves off. Oh, God, she's not breathing. She's not breathing! We need help. Send somebody out. Get back in the ship. Yeah, that's okay. We're good. Recover this vessel, and then we'll recover the other vessel. And we did it. Congratulations, Ronan Pong. You did it. Exactly what you'd set out to do with 2 ships, marrying one another. Yes, we got 0.5 science earned. It was actually fun. The challenge of it was quite fun, and the cursing was the best part of the whole thing. Over to the tracking station, we need to recover the other vessel before they get waterlogged. Feet are going to be horrible. They're going to stink. I don't want that. I don't want any of that. You, Moonwrist, recover. Come on in. Bring it in. 10.8 science earned off of them. Up to 76 total science thanks to that mission. That's why we went for the science. Yes. Indeed. Nice return, Pawn, says Hermano LHC. Yeah, it's the only thing you can say nice about that mission. Ladies and gentlemen, have we come to the end of the live stream? Or do you want more? Do you want more? You would be just suckers, just victims to punishment. You love it if you said you wanted more. I mean, what we would do, if we were going to do anything, we'd do the quick thing. We'd take the Moon Tourist, Mark 1, the Moonerus. We'd take this one out for a flyby of the moon and bring him back. Take 15 minutes. More, says Jam764. I just got here, says Rodbotic. Noah Cross says more. Prince Cheo says, Jesus God, no pawn. I added the Jesus God, but basically no pawn. Rome, says Hermano LHC. Let's take the same tourists back out there and let's finish 3 of their mission. We can get them a moon flyby. We can get them a moon flyby, and that means that we need another pilot from chat. Raffle, roll. I never reopened it. I'm sorry, we're not reopening it. It's too long we've been going. Ren Phoenix, your ticket was drawn. Are you already in here, Ren? Because, God, that would be so convenient. Don't make me work for it, Ren. Please don't make me work for it. Oh, Ren. Making me work for it. All right. Let's take 15 minutes. We'll be... I'll show you my skills, my real skills. You know. Ruining my shirt. Those are my real skills. Ren Phoenix, if we need you in, that means we need to fire somebody. 14th Doctor, you just got in here. But you ran your second mission. 14th Doctor, I'm sorry, I gotta fire you. I fire from the top to the bottom. I fire you to make room for Ren Phoenix. Ren Phoenix coming in. F12. We need a Kerbal, and the Kerbal's name is Ren Phoenix. You're a female, and you're going to be, I don't know, pilot, because it's gotta be easy. We gotta get her done. Create the Kerbal. You're gonna fly these 3 tourists space to the moon for a flyby of the moon. You're gonna finish that out. You're gonna get us some of that money back that we just spent on the stupid friggin' the upgrades. Didn't help us out. I mean, we got it done, but it didn't help us out. It wasn't worth it. Ren Phoenix. From the bottom, right? There you are. You're piloting. And then I need to take the 3 tourists that I need to take. And I think they're the bottom 3. Dovis, Adram, and Kaler. Right? God, I really hope they are, because I can't be bothered to go and check. Can't be bothered. Just can't be bothered. I'm sorry. Good night, Snowman Olaf. Good night. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for sticking around for a stupidly long stream. Where very little was accomplished. You guys think this one's going to YouTube? This is not going to YouTube. What are you talking about? Why are we in the middle of the night? Because it's pretty when your engines blow off. Houston, are you still dead? Yeah, he's just pushing up the daisies. In 3, 2, 1. Noah Craw donated $3. Okay, last donation for the rest of my life. Give me more stream. Noah, more stream are coming. Another donation, guys. I think I'm donation addicted. Was she burping in that song? Give me more, give me. Nice choice of music, Noah, to go along with your donation. Good lord, this song sounds lewd. Well, is it a Britney song? Because all of those are lewd. All of those. And especially this view right here, this is lewd. This is intensely lewd. What are you doing, Paul? You need to be pulling down the ball. Oh, we're out of fuel on that, and don't go too fast, don't go too fast, don't go too fast. You're still low. Yeah, 250 some meters per second. And this is a way more stable craft because it doesn't have a bunch of bargain rockets craziness attached to the top of it. We got ourselves a nice, smooth bell end. I mean, helmet. I mean, tip of the rocket. Tip of the rocket. Crew cockpit. Crew cockpit. That's what we're talking about there. Not a tip of a rocket. Don't say that either. You need to be pulling down the ball more. You're at 12 kilometers, and the ball needs to be, you know, lower. Lower your ball. And smooth your head. Smooth your tip of your rocket. There we go. Back down to the 90, for Pete's sake. And then over here down on the 90. I told you I was going to show you my mad skills. This is all Noah's fault if it's not perfect, because, you know, he needed more. More? More, sir? Can I have some more? More? Yeah, give me more. Give me more. Give me more. Fire it up! Throttle to full and pull harder, Paul, and you're through the denser part of the atmosphere. I don't think she'll flip you now. Get out here and let's pull up the ball and check our apoaps on the dark side of Kerbin. 38 kilometers. Pull it down, pull it down, pull it down, pull it down, pull it down. Pull it down, pull it down, pull it down, pull it down, pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it down. And then back over here, we'll watch the apoaps up there so I can see how the fuel is draining. We need lower. We need lower on the ball, and at 35 kilometers, we can achieve lower on the ball. Lower on the ball. Good. Orbital prograde has popped, and it is lower still. 57 kilometers on the apoaps. 59 now. Still pulling lower. Want to get there just as my fuel is running out. Want to just hit 70 kilometers. Don't want to waste my fuel going out to 80. Come on. Wait. We got to get out to space, though. Gotta get out to space. Liquid fuel almost gone. Come on, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 79, 70. There we go. And drop that stage without any fuel, without any go juice, and prograde yourself. And we are on our way to the motherfucking moon, y'all. Came up here with 1,600 meters per second left before circularization. Watch me. Watch me. Watch how she does it. Why the F do I think this is so funny? I'm still laughing, says no. Give me with the gimme more. You're just making yourself laugh, right? I haven't done anything funny. Donated $10 already, says Noah, and I thank you verily. It's all my plan. All my plan. I figured if I did really poorly today, Kerbal, then people would have to donate to be like, stop doing what you're doing, Paul. I drew you in, Noah. Even though none of your tweets, none of your donations, comments had anything to do with that. It was mainly about playing pop music. And we all thank you. We all really do. 1,400 meters per second of delta V left in these fuel tanks as we push our Apoaps hard for circularization. It's fallen behind us, but she'll come back. She will come back. Very shortly, in fact. Here she comes, going to start running at me any moment now. Periapsis about to appear on the horizon. Apoaps is coming back. Coming back, coming back, coming back, coming back, and slowing down. There we go. Slowing down. Waiting for the Apoaps to pop the top, if you know what I'm talking about. I don't, so I'm hoping that you do. Apoaps, hold it, hold it, hold it. Where the hell's the friggin' Periaps? Give me a Periaps already, for the love of... I'm trying to show off here. Alright, throttle down even more. Even more. Very, very gently. Periaps is now coming up. Very gently. Apoaps trying to run away, but I'm not going to let it. I'm not going to let it. You can't get away from me. You can't go home. You can't go home. There's no home. There's no crying in baseball. So is the throttle, is it down a little bit? Hold that Apoaps. Hold that Apoaps. Throttle down even more. Hold that Apoaps. Hold it. We're not wasting any friggin' fuel. Damn it! This was not as good an ascent as the last one. 840 meters per second. You know how much we need to get to the moon and back? 860. We got it. We got it on lockdown. We're good. No problem. Where the hell's the moon? We're going. We're leaving now. Don't leave now, Pong. You'll never make it. You'll never make it. We can get to the moon on 840. I believe it. Damn it. Last time we came up to 80,000 some, and we made 900. That's because I had a better ascent. I turned down earlier, and we did, instead of, we went up, and then we kind of yanked it over. I still believe in 840 meters per second to get to the moon. Just for a flyby. That used to make sense before you joined us, so is it all your fault? No one makes sense in it. Listen, as soon as you log on to discord.roninpawn.com, Pawntucky on the Discord server, you've lost the game for sanity. It's over. It's over, you know? Gaming Eldar just starts saying things and you're like, what? And then pretty soon you're talking to him, and then it's like, I don't know what's going on! I am blowing on the prograde, aren't I? You are. Apoaps. Blowing out now. Push that Apoaps out for the moon. Just need a brief little touch of an encounter and enough liquid fuel in order to get us home. And with 840 meters per second, according to the Delta V map, we have exactly not enough. So we're going to find out right now if the Delta V map knows what the hell it's talking about. And I say it doesn't. I say it's full of lies. I say the government is not of the people and needs to be overthrown by the proletariat. We need to rise up and strike down upon these bastards, these cruel and unusual punishment, the use of our own authorities against us. We're running out of Delta V. Slowing down, running out of Delta V, running out of Delta V, running out of Delta V. Well, okay, so maybe they were right with the whole you need a certain amount of Delta V in order to do a thing. Because, this is too tight. This is far, far, far too tight. Okay, 9 million. We made it. We made it to the moon. Never said anything about coming home. And you know it. You know it. You didn't hear me say anything about coming home. But we made it to the moon. Look at this. Look at this. Hey, moon. Hey, moon. Catch us in your SOI, moon. No problem with the moon grabbing us. 9 million instead of the 9.8 million that we just barely got caught by the last time we did this. No problem. See how slow we're going? And now the moon's just going to catch up on us. Just going to sneak up. Sneak right on up on us, and just as it's passing, we're starting to turn and go back, it's gonna grab us with its sphere of influence, and we'll see you later, moon. So that didn't work out. That wasn't, that was also, another 15 minutes you never get back. You're welcome. And we can't come home. And we can't come home. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we've come to the end of the Ronin Pawns live stream. Back to the Space Center. Back to the Space Center, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry, this ship is designed to, explode. On impact, with a planetary body. Won't be a problem. Give me more, says Noah Craw. Give me, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, oh no. Oh, no, no, no. No. No, oh no. No, we've come to the end of the live stream. We have absolutely positively come to the end of the live stream. And I hear crickets. Why do I hear crickets? Does anyone else hear crickets? Is it just in my head? I still hear crickets. Okay, I need to go get a CAT scan, so we're going to have to end the live stream. Really sorry. This was as good as I could do. Next time, I guarantee I won't come up with a mission that's stupidly impossible and run just the very, very edge of it. It's what I always used to do. And there's a part of me that quite enjoys it. There's a part of me that curses a lot. A lot. In any case, I am the Ronin Pawn. And this has been a twitch.tv/Ronin Pawn live stream, and I cannot believe that you guys came out, and I cannot believe as many of you stuck around. Hey, if you're willing to watch that, then you better damn well follow me and come back on a day when I'm doing better. For example, this Wednesday, or actually tomorrow, at 4 p.m. Eastern, probably, maybe. No guarantees. Come on out.
It was no fun at all.